We're live. Look, we have a chat. See if you get notifications.
Oh, you want me to pull it up on the phone?
Yeah, see if it shows up.
We out here. We doing it, man.
Hold on, I gotta sign into my Google account.
Live. Brought to a door near you. Or a store. Coming to a store near you. Here we are. Just getting it. Oh, Raw Dog or Die Podcast is apparently live.
Is it?
Yep.
Why is it not showing up?
Yeah, I see it.
Mine's loading. Coming to a store near you. Oh.
Turn the audio down so it doesn't.
I just turned it off.
We got a little inception here going. A little podcast inside of a podcast.
Ooh, there it is.
Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is.
Ooh, that is beautiful.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
That's what that big boy money gets you, boys.
That's what that big dick energy gets you.
All right, so open up the channels, and leave it one tick up so we can all monitor the video.
What do you mean one?
And that we get like one. Turn the audio all the way down and just press the audio button up once.
So it's like we're watching it.
Yeah,
Free views, baby.
it's like botting but cooler. All right, guys, welcome to Raw Dog or Die. This is your host Nathan, since he wants to be messaging his girlfriend the whole time.
I am not gonna be, all right? But we will say fuck Matt right off the bat.
Yeah, hashtag fuck Matt.
I mean, we're not gonna say fuck Alex because Alex is actually doing something. Matt just straight up ghosted us.
He be doing that. And this is our other host, the therapist, Connor.
Break it down for us,
The
Connor.
motherfucking kingpin of Storm Lake.
Nah, it's just Connor YDG.
You can follow our Instagrams. This is I Suck Fat Harry Wiener.
And this is
I have a small
he'll do cocaine off of starfish.
Patrick?
Oh boy.
Oh, sweet baby. All right, boys. So, Nathan.
So I got the first question for us. Rob's already heard it once today. Does Lightning McQueen have car insurance or life insurance?
This is stupid. I'm going to start this off by saying that.
Connor, what's your opinion?
You're a fucking idiot for this question.
He's got car insurance, and he also has his rental insurance through the semi that he lives in's car insurance. Because
So would that be like a trailer park?
Oh! Touche.
I'll see myself out. It's been a good podcast, and
So C4 energy drinks, since Connor says they'll kill him.
No, they make you a superhuman.
mediocre at best.
They're like a 2 out of 10.
Bro, they make me all itchy. Like
All that is blood pressure rising.
But
We have our first chat. Hello, Top Shelf Sessions Podcast. Welcome to the stream.
You can't do that.
I can do whatever the fuck I want.
But yeah, that's just the reason you feel itchy is because your blood pressure is rising, and it's your body's signature way of telling you, hey, our blood pressure is increasing. What the fuck's going on?
Also called beta-alanine for those who aren't.
But the act of feeling itchy is the blood pressure rising.
It's not the niacin?
Niacin just... Actually, you can't even tell if you took niacin.
Man, I don't know. I took some niacin one time because I was trying to pass a test. And
Was this a test for school or a test
it was a test
for nefarious reasons?
All right, it was like 10 years ago. Like I needed to pass a job drug screening.
You sure it wasn't for a probation officer?
No.
Parole?
No.
Dude, imagine if we didn't have to do drug tests in America. Would we all either be druggies or would...
That's another dumbass question. We're all druggies as it
That's
is
what I'm
with
saying.
drug tests.
That's what I'm saying. So
It
like,
wouldn't
just
change
eliminate them.
anything
So why don't we just eliminate them?
because it it stigmatizes.
Like I could see that in sports doing drug tests, but like working at fucking Walmart, that boy should be lit.
It shows responsibility though. Like if you can't put the drugs down for like 3 days to go and take a drug test, you probably shouldn't be working.
Yeah, but like, isn't weed in your system for like 3 weeks?
Yeah, but most places are
depends.
Kind of like,
it's all about based on biochemistry. In all honesty.
Yeah, because it stores in your fat cells.
My buddy told me one time that he used to get drug tests like every month, and he was working at Pepsi, my old boss, and he said he would smoke a lot of weed, and like if he knew he had a drug test coming up in a few days, like 2 days before the drug test, he would just drink gallons of fucking green tea, fucking not Life tea. What the fuck is Pepsi's tea that we have?
Lipton?
Not Lipton, the other one.
Pure tea.
Pure Life or Pure Tea, yeah. You drink like a gallon of that, like 2 gallons, and he said it would come out clean every time. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know if I believe that.
And if you take a crap ton of niacin, you'll get super itchy, and it helps.
But that also shows that it's been tampered with on most tests.
The biggest thing that they'll notice that it being tampered with is like when you're just doing a bunch of like liquids to clear it is diluted.
Yeah.
Like it's super clear, and then they'll make you do it again.
So what other stupid fucking questions do you have for us this week? Don't do as if God's all powerful, could he make a burrito that he himself could not fucking lift? Type questions. Avoid those. Those are stupid.
I was gonna go into like some deep topic shit.
I use a knife and a fork for my burrito.
You fucking weirdo.
It depends on if it's a wet burrito or a dry burrito and like what the contents of said burrito.
But if God made
burrito?
that burrito all powerful, you know that shit's wet.
That's
True.
wet.
That's wet.
It's not about like the burrito being powerful. It's a burrito so large that he himself could not lift.
I feel like God could. If God made the entire universe, what couldn't he lift?
But he's also all powerful, so he can make matter
Way less.
an infinite amount, though.
Or weigh nothing.
But it's the constant dilemma is if he's all powerful, if he can make everything possible, could he make it possible for a burrito that he can't lift?
I don't think he can make something outside of his limits.
But he's all powerful.
So he has no limits.
But he's all powerful.
So he has no limits. If he's all powerful, there's nothing that'll stop him.
There is no limit to making a burrito.
Yeah.
But then he also is all strength. He has all the strength in the world.
So there's no limit.
But
he can't make a burrito that's outweighing him.
It's not outweighing.
It's not outweighing him, but outweighing his strength.
All right, Nathan.
But
you never created something and sat back and was like, oh shit, like I did not intend for that to be that badass.
Yeah,
like, what if he made this burrito?
Yeah, not Matt's though.
Nah.
Like, what if it just happened by accident? Like, he just built this bomb ass burrito, and he's like,
"No,
I think that was.
You gotta think about it purposely. Like he did it on purpose, right? So it's a constant thing. Oh, she just messaged me back. Cute.
Devin?
No.
See, I think if he made this burrito, it'd be like because
he's my dick in a bag of burritos.
Dude, imagine if you could buy bags of Doritos.
Did you say imagine if you could buy a bag of Doritos?
You can
burritos
at Walmart.
Burritos.
You can buy a bag of burritos at
Not
Walmart.
those kind of burritos. You know the kind of burritos I'm talking about,
like
those
Mexican burritos,
like
those Lawa burritos. I'd fuck it.
Dude, if they sold like a 5-pack of Lawa burritos, I might be poor.
Dude, you already are poor.
I mean, I'd be worse.
True.
Yeah, I'd be buying a lot of those burritos.
Ooh, I wonder if it.
So,
I put my dick in a bag of burrito. I'm just gonna say it. That's gonna be my.
I put my dick in a bag of burritos covered in Doritos.
Sorry, chat. And well, yeah. So this is also a live podcast, and I'm gonna have to fucking edit later. You realize that this isn't just a live stream. I actually have to edit like a bunch of this out because it's just gonna be dumb.
That's a lot of podcasts. Oh my god.
That's you.
I just want
to. I'm shitting all over Nathan. Sorry. So I always when I take a nap, the first like 4 hours after I wake up, I am a complete dick to one person, and I just shit all over them. Like
that makes a lot more sense of our group chat now. You're always sleeping.
Yeah.
So you're always waking up and shitting on Matt.
Or you, or fucking I don't shit on Connor. He's too cute.
Yeah,
I'm
Connor's got
sharing
that
this
scruffy
on my
Jack Teller
Snapchat,
look.
so fuck you guys. Hold on.
So for all our viewers at home, if I could get Connor to remove his hoodie real quick. Now, tell me this boy, he used to have long hair. Tell me he don't look like a small Jax Teller.
Man, I'm swole. I don't know what you're talking about.
But you're not his height.
Gains.
You're not his height, though.
Nathan, when you go to the gym,
Isn't he like 6 foot?
I think he's like 6 foot, 5'11".
we're Googling this. I bet you that man is 5'7".
Hey Siri, how tall is Jax Teller?
That's not his name. It's Charlie Hunnam.
Here's what I found from informationcradle.com. Jack stands at a height of
Oh, Jack stands.
meters.
Hey Siri, stop.
Hey, Siri. Oh, she don't listen to me.
No, she hates your white ass.
Have you ever seen the movie The Gentleman?
Nope.
Oh, dude, that's a great fucking
I
movie.
think I have.
It's so good. And why is it not telling me his height?
I put my dick in a bag of burritos.
He is 6 foot flat.
Yeah, I told you, bitch.
I don't think you did, though.
Yeah, I said 6 foot. Hey, rewind the podcast right here. Prove that I'm right, and then punch Nathan in the dick the next time you see him.
Is Top Shelf still in here? Hey, Top Shelf. How tall did Stroop say he was?
It's him.
No, it's not.
Oh, I wouldn't have said anything. I would have just hopped on there and been like 6 foot. He said 6 foot. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're private, huh?
No, we're
We're
public.
live. Like
Live,
anybody.
live?
Yeah, we're public as fuck.
Like if you want to send somebody the link to this, they can go watch us right now.
Yeah, I just put it on my story on Snapchat.
Man, this is dangerous. We're gonna get a lifetime ban.
That's fine. It's a new. Ooh, I hope I don't get IP banned
IP. Why would you get IP banned?
Shut him down.
because you got a touch of the tiz.
We're not making this public. I barely made it public to you.
Nathan,
Shut up!
fine. I have ADHD. I was sexually assaulted for a Barney doll.
I got abandonment issues, okay?
We'll never leave you, okay? We're here.
I don't believe that.
We're queer. Get used to it.
I'm here
Dude,
for you,
so
baby.
I seen this thing yesterday or the day before. Imagine if on the LGBTQ community, they just silently threw an S in there so every straight person was a part of that community so they can't shit on it.
What? It's not part of the community, though. Straight people are, like, I don't even know. If
That'd be turning
they're
into an
mainstream.
all lives matter movement.
Yeah.
But then nobody could shit on it really
I'm
because they're a part
gonna
of it.
protest your protest with my protest.
Did you just say I'm a protest?
I'm gonna protest your protest with my protest. That's all lives matter to Black Lives Matter.
To stop a mob must rise up. But who's going
Boba?
to stop mob? Bro, you fucked me up. To stop a mob must rise. But the question I ask for you is who would stop that mob?
The government.
Do you not know who Orson Welles is? No, Orson Welles.
No.
Orson, I think it's H.G. Orson Welles. He used to be in like the 30s and 40s and 50s, I think. A radio host.
So Alex sends his love. Alex, we love you.
Cool, Matt.
A1 since day one. Cool Matt, Fat Matt. He's already been on the podcast, so Matt's technically not even a part of the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
Matt.
at least have to show up once to be a part of the podcast.
Matt,
And
I'm
he's missed
acting
two.
mad right now. I'm not really mad, but fuck you, Matt.
Yeah, fuck you.
I'm
Yeah,
kind of
man.
butthurt, though. In all seriousness, I am kind of butthurt.
We got McDonald's too.
I wanted to talk hot dogs with you, bro. We never finished that discussion about
Yeah.
putting hot dogs in.
Dude,
sandwiches.
I was never a part of that
Matt's
conversation.
new name is the Glizzy Gobbler.
hot dogs.
Hot dogs! I
But yeah, I was never a part of that because I went to Oklahoma and I just kept entering the chat and leaving the chat because
Yeah,
like it would be
guys,
so
this-
fucking much.
This was supposed to be episode 3, but someone had to go to Oklahoma talking about, oh, Matt, you asshole, for dodging out on the podcast.
He's ghosting us right now. This is 3 days. He hasn't even opened the group chat. At least I opened the group chat when I was on there in Oklahoma.
Just to be like, hey, guys, I'm in Oklahoma.
Yeah, stop talking about me. I'm in Oklahoma.
Yeah,
Y'all
guys,
was constantly
stop being
shitting on
mean,
me.
guys. Stop being mean.
Don't
All
pick
you were
on me.
doing-
I'm a baby.
All y'all were doing was just straight shitting on me.
Dude, Rob left the chat like 20 times.
No, it was like 100 times, and I swear
was
to God,
so mad. I was so fucking mad.
Connor also hit us up and was like, "We think that I think that Rob has also got a lot of stress going on right now, so we should just let him leave for the moment before adding him back again."
That time you were gone for like at least a couple hours, I was like, yeah, I think our boy is stressed out. We should let him like gather his thoughts, and when he wants to come back, we'll let him back in.
He came back.
Look, his beautiful face.
And I'm leaving again. I
episode
just
2.
left the chat just now.
No, he did not.
The biggest upsetting thing about that fucking me leaving the chat was all the saved chats all the saved photos and shit. Instead of ending my camera roll, I just had saved it in the chat.
So did you lose the video of Matt and the hot dog?
No, I just sent it the other day.
Oh, you did, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, I still don't understand.
Dude,
that.
I sent it to one of our wholesalers at the shop because I was telling him how strong he's one of the wholesalers for our Delta 9 gummies.
Oh, dude, those things fucking.
And so it's not the ones that Nathan took, but it's a competitor, right? So I was like, you need to get on this level. And I sent him the video of Matt, and I was like, that's how potent they need to be. I was like, fuck your goddamn shitty 10 milligram bullshit.
It's a hot
Put these
dog
motherfucking glizzy gobblers in their
It's
grave.
a fucking hot dog and a fucking bun.
in a sandwich bun.
He had a fucking Scottish accent, Dude, fucking, so I got those gummies I bought yesterday, and I took them over to my mom's, and I'm like, you take 2 of these, your entire day's gone. And she's like, I'm like, these things are so strong. She's like, that's what you said about the Scotch rhubars. And I'm like, the creator of the Scotch rhubars was like, those gummies are like 8 to 10 times stronger than the
Wait.
Scotch rhubars.
She didn't fuck with the Scotch Ruse?
Well, I told her that they were like really strong.
Was it from the first batch of Scotch
Yeah,
Ruse?
yeah.
Dude, those things, oof.
Oh,
Yeah.
that ain't shit compared to these.
Yeah, these gummies will get you gone. Like, your face is melting gone.
Imagine eating a pan of brownies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see it here in a little.
No,
couple
Connor, I'm
weeks.
telling you. It's like eating a pan of brownies.
Because how much
I'm not-
THC do you think was in those Scotch rhubarb pans?
Like I'm not doubting them. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying those Scotch Ruse hit.
They tasted
We're not
good.
denying that they don't hit. Like, 'cause
But they're a mild
I bet
hit.
they were like 50 milligrams of THC per.
I don't even remember what was
They
in
were
them.
that was like the mild sauce at Taco Bell. These gummies are the Diablo sauce.
I mean,
Connor, I ate a half of one. It was high for 16 and a half hours.
I ate 3.
I ate a half of one. And I smoke weed on a semi-regular basis.
I don't, and neither does Matt.
There's $1,000 fucking Puffco Peak Pro right there. Tell me I don't smoke the ganja.
I'm just saying.
I
if
don't actually smoke weed. I just bought that because it's cute.
If I
Please
do,
don't demonetize us, Twitter or Taco Bell or whatever you are.
Dude, imagine we get a sponsor from Taco Bell. Dude, the amount of Baja Blast I would put my dick in.
Gross.
Dude, I
So
would-
is terrible.
I would
Do you
bathe in it.
Can you imagine all the underwear you'd have to have stocked up with the lifetime supply of Taco Bell? Like,
I don't have that problem though.
I literally shit my pants like dookie in the bottom of my underwear.
I don't have that problem. I don't understand you guys' shit.
Because you
also,
eat it all the time.
No, I don't. I also ate a lot of MREs in basic, like a lot.
but aren't those designed to plug you up though?
Yeah.
Like the gum, it's the gum, ain't it?
No, just the food.
Oh,
There's like 3,000 calories in one little bag of MRE, and it's probably like not even a lot of food. It's probably like you get about this much food in a little packet.
wait, the gum makes you poop.
No,
I thought there was something in there to counteract
the
like,
coffee.
the constipation.
probably the coffee.
Yeah, the instant coffee, probably.
that could be.
I
coffee.
just never did.
I have
instant
eaten
coffee.
plenty of MREs.
MREs
And
are
I've
good.
never been in the military. Anthony got shit hammered, wasted, and ordered a case of MREs.
I'm about to order a case. Dude, it's so convenient, dude. It's like your daily calorie intake for one, but two, like it's just already in a package. You rip, you tear, you throw the shit away. It takes 5 seconds really to cook it, and it's kind of tasty.
Some of it's not bad. The beef stroganoff.
They also
though.
made some new MREs recently this past like year or two, and it's fucking fire. They got like 4 new flavors.
And you can just literally throw them in a box and leave them in the box somewhere, and then
And they last
10 years
forever.
from now, you can go eat them.
And like if you're out here gaming and you're hungry real quick, it's the perfect like amount of food to fill you up.
And shit your pants 6 days from now.
Yeah, 6 days.
Oh,
later.
she said MRE suck ass.
Wait, we
It
got.
depends on which one. The beef
Yeah.
stroganoff one was terrible. The spaghetti one's not bad.
I don't like spaghetti in general. The chili mac though was fucking. Everybody knows that one's good.
Yeah, chili mac. I stick my dick in the chili mac.
Dude, I'd fuck chili mac if it was a living organism.
Oh, fuck you.
No, you
with
won't.
chili mac all
You're
over
not
your ass.
gonna. You couldn't get my pants off.
I have a taser.
I've been tased. Do you want to see the video of me running and getting tased?
No, we're live on the internet right now. This isn't Show Rob 50,000 TikTok video.
No, it was me getting tased.
So we'll be on TikTok once Nathan gets his ass.
I guess.
Or on the internet.
Connor, get the fuck off the phone.
Yeah, this is way less cool because Alex isn't here to talk to us.
I am marketing.
So NBA 2K, your boy spent like $192 and bought 3 copies, and we just showed up at Connor's house at like 11:30 at night.
Fuck
midnight.
that game. Motherfucker, fuck that piece of shit game. Fuck basketball. Fuck EA Sports.
It's not made by
Fuck
EA.
2K.
Fuck 2K, whoever it is. Sega, whatever fucking brand decided to make that a game can eat my fucking ass. I hate basketball. Like, I didn't mind hearing about, like, Michael Jordan when I was a kid and Allen Iverson and
Ivy.
Allen Iverson. Shout out
Bryant.
to Connor. Connor's kid, Ivy. She's the cutest.
She's named after Allen Iverson.
Greatest basketball player ever.
No, Kobe
Michael
Bryant.
Jordan. That's a generational gap.
He's literally only like 3 years older than me. No, 6.
You are 22. He is 29.
29.
But it depends, because I think I turned 23 before he turns 30.
Bro, I'm almost a decade older than you. I'm about to turn 31.
I'm over.
No, you're not! You've been 29 for like 3 years.
I mean, yeah, 29. I turned 29 in November.
Oh,
Yeah,
so yeah, I guess he is like 7 years older than me, though.
Dude, you're 22. I'm about to be 31.
No,
He's
you're not.
9
You're going to be
years
30.
older than you.
I'm gonna be
Almost 9 years older than you.
You're 31 turning?
I was born at. Yeah, dude, I was born in 91.
He's only 3 years younger than me.
I'm 31 turning, bro.
We're changing this podcast to a touch of the Tism.
Dude, I talk like that all the time. That like
I know, it's because you're so fucking hyper.
I can't get the words out fast enough.
Yeah, we get it.
But it was crazy though. Is I went and did a test when I had to go like be labeled as on the spectrum or whatnot. I had to go take a test, and they said like 30 different numbers and letters combined. So like they'd be like, we want you to repeat this phrase backwards, and they'll start off like a couple letters at a time. So they'd be like A7C24, and they want you to say it backwards. I did that 26 different times in a row.
Man, I can't do anything backwards.
My brain just built different.
He's a savant.
I mean-
Judge Wapner's on.
When I read, I see things backwards. I got dyslexia.
Dyslexia.
Yeah.
I still don't believe that you have dyslexia.
Well, it doesn't matter if you believe it or not. It's
Well,
still
like,
true.
well, I mean,
The thing is most people in their 30s, Nathan, they get it corrected. Otherwise, you cannot function as a member of society with dyslexia in your 30s.
yeah, but the amount of like things that your body's consumed since we were like,
Dude, all right, so my job that I just left, like, I would fuck up at my job all the time because everything in my job was, like, in codes and shit, like numbers and letters. Like, it'd be, like, AB75 would be, like, a number or, like, a label for a fucking thing of, like, flavor. Mm-hmm. And I would see that shit backwards. So, like, yeah, labels were getting put on wrong shit and fucking, it's a real thing. I got it.
does Poppy know about that tonight when you seen him at fucking Pizza Ranch?
About what?
Does Poppy know that you dyslexic?
Oh, dude, everyone at work knew I was dyslexic.
Is that why you were in the break room
In the break room.
all the time?
I was never in that break room, man.
The 3-day late Nate was. We gotta bring that out. You'll introduce 3-day late Nate to everybody.
We talked about it in the first episode.
Yeah, but it was never released.
Are we doing anything with that first episode?
Yeah, should we bring some topics back from that first episode?
I'll get around to editing it and put it up.
Okay, then we won't. But
I just don't care enough to spend 3 hours editing a podcast.
So we're gonna have hours of footage and just
It's just gonna be it's gonna be a premium archive.
it's like
it's
like
the top
OnlyFans.
Patreon.
so
The top Patreon pays us $300. They listen to the three.
The 3.5 hours.
When somebody pays for that, I'll go edit it in 3 hours, and it's gonna take me like 6. You'll get the raw footage in like 10 minutes, and then you'll get the edited version. Oh, people are typing. Dylan Lighting.
Dylan.
We got Dylan and Connor. When the fuck did you type anything?
When you told me to get the fuck off my phone. Told you I was marketing.
So, abandonment issues? Does anybody else have that here?
Yeah.
I feel like everyone slightly has abandonment issues.
Fuck my dad.
Oh my God.
No, so I was over at Mitchell's house the other day.
Why is it that white men start a podcast instead of going to therapy?
We did. This is our
Exhibit
therapy.
A.
We did
This is not therapy. This is a bunch of privileged fucking people sitting around with hundreds or tens of thousands of dollars worth of equipment talking about buttholes and fucking drugs and fast food. That's...
I'll listen to you, man.
Go to a fucking therapist.
But like we were talking about earlier, don't get mad if I laugh. That's just my coping mechanism.
No, so I was over at Mitchell. So we go out Saturday night, and we're in the Taco Bell drive-thru at like 2 a.m, right? And so I get finally, you know how it is at fucking Sioux City at 2 a.m. Everybody's at Taco Bell. So I'm at Taco Bell, and after making it through the line, I get up to order my food, and they're like, can you bear with us for about 10 minutes? Our system is down and is rebooting. Otherwise, you can go somewhere else. I'm like, oh, I'm fine. I'll wait. And they come right back on, like, after, like, a couple minutes, and they're like, all right, what can I get for you? And somebody behind me is like, hurry the fuck up. And I turn around, I'm like, I flip him off, and Mitchell's like, he's faded. And Mitchell's like, don't do that, don't do that. I'm like, I'll fucking run the fade to anybody right now. I'm sober as a gopher. You're not. He's
Dylan
like, yeah,
told me to go to sleep.
fuck you, Dylan. He's staying awake right now.
Don't talk to my baby like that.
Your baby's right there to your right.
This Clarence.
King Stinky.
And so Mitchell's like, I'm not sober enough to fight. Like, I'm like, you don't need to fight. Even if there's 5 of them, I'm still sober enough. It's going to hurt me, honestly, before them. Because they're drunk out their mind. They can't feel shit.
So you're sober, but you have the confidence like you were drinking.
No, I have the confidence like I'm Nate Diaz. Even The Rock can get it. And fucking, we finally make it back home and we eat our Taco Bell. Fucking all night long, Mitchell's been spilling shit. He spills hot sauce all over his rug and his wall. And fucking, we're chilling out and we're watching 2 Bears, 1 Cave podcast. And then we go to some rave music. And I'm tired as fuck at this point. So I'm in his recliner and he puts a blanket on. Like, I'm like, hey, yo, can you give me that blanket? So I'm chilling with a blanket. And I was telling him, like, it could be 80 degrees in the house. It can be 80 degrees, and I will still want the need to have a blanket. Like, I'll be plenty warm, but I need that security. And I was telling Mitchell, like, I think that security is also stems from a little bit of abandonment issues. Do you think?
No, that's called anxiety, my guy.
I don't have anxiety. I have panic attacks sometimes.
See, I'm the same way. Like, I have to have a blanket, even if, like, it's just covering my ass, just because I don't know what the weather is going to be like in about, like, 2 hours when I'm passed the fuck out. Like, it might get cold, so at least that blanket is there on my ass, and I can grab that motherfucker and flop over and cover myself up. That's why I sleep with a blanket, even if it's hot.
Why do you sleep with a blanket, Rob?
Because I've been so alone for 7 years, I need the
He
feeling.
was in the fucking shop today, and he was like, it's been so long since I've had sex.
It's not just sex, my guy.
I hold you.
I haven't felt the touch of another human in years.
But you felt the touch of the tism.
Yeah, we've all felt the touch of the tism.
Dude, this motherfucker wanted me to get a sticker for my car. And
Oh, no, I didn't say you. I didn't want you to get one. I said I'm buying you one.
it's not going on my car.
Oh, wait. You'll be sitting at Wells and you'll just walk out to your car one morning and touch of the tism with the flames.
See, that'll kill, like, well, it's not 2 birds with 1 stone, but, like, it's a problem that you keep having with people getting mad at you for having a handicap sticker. If they see the touch of the tism, problem solved.
Dude, I'm still
Instead of
mad
a
about that guy in
instead of a
Oklahoma.
locally hated sticker, it's the
Local
same thing.
tism. The local tism. Dude, I'm still pissed off about that guy at fucking Oklahoma.
Dude, we're getting demonetized so quick.
Why? We haven't said nothing vulgar.
Like, we're just on here talking about tism.
Dude, Bobby
We're
Lee.
normalizing neurodivergent people, man.
Bobby Lee straight up got brutally molested.
Same.
And he talked about it on a podcast.
Same. Can relate.
Where's my vape?
I don't know where that's at on here. I'm might have.
Yeah, we lost a soundboard feature.
Technical difficulties.
Keep talking, asshole.
So I was watching Joe Rogan the other day.
All right, we're gonna have to get some ground rules. Like, just put them up over there to where Nathan can see them.
Yeah,
at
we're
all
gonna
times.
have a list of things that you're not allowed to discuss.
Number 1 will be no politics. Number 2 will be we cannot talk about Joe Rogan every episode.
Why?
Number 3 will be no fucking playing music that'll get us copyright issues.
What?
You.
What about me?
You're the one who played.
We muted Nathan.
You're the one who plays the music, not me.
No, that was just me scrolling through my Snapchat.
Well, whatever. But it's not my rule. Like, why does it got to say Nathan's rules? No politics, no Rogan, no music.
Because you're the only one that mentions all 3 of those every podcast.
I love Rogan.
Yeah, because
Dude, I don't know who I love
you're-
more. I don't know who I love more, Rogan or Masvidal. I love watching people get baptized.
I love Masvidal, but I gotta go Joe Rogan on that one.
Yeah, he's more
Don't
likable.
like either of them. I don't even know who Masvidal is, but if you mentioned it, I probably don't like it.
He's trying to catch a 3-piece in a soda.
He catching 2 sodas and 6
I like
pieces.
the what is
He's
it?
gonna get that
23
cold cut combo.
Jump or 23 or whatever.
Adam
Oh,
22.
Yeah, Adam. 22.
No jumper.
No jumper.
Yeah, the no jumper guy with the face tats.
Dude, we talked about him in the last podcast too, and how
He's
he
like
does
he only
porn.
like whenever shit shows
I
up
don't
on
like
Facebook
no jumper.
Reels.
I don't like no jumper. that
Whenever,
much.
oh, dude, I love because he does what I do when I'm at the bar. I'll just let
I feel
motherfuckers
like-
talk
I feel
and I
like-
just start shit. I'm like, oh yeah.
I feel like you like everything that I don't like, and when you find out I don't like something, you're like, I like it even fucking more.
That's true. Ah!
Nathan doesn't like this. Do it more.
Yes.
And then he
that
just
is a-
Irish, and then
that's
he just
fact.
Irish goodbyes his way out.
Yep.
I'm just Sweden over here, neutral as fuck.
Do you know what an
I
Irish
like
goodbye is?
shitting on Nathan. It's a good pass.
Do you know what no, that's not an Irish
That's
goodbye.
not an Irish goodbye.
An Irish goodbye is when you,
Is where
like-
everybody's conversating and like everyone's like, and you just finish your drink and walk out and don't say anything.
it'd be like if we're in the middle of this podcast and Alex was right there like last time and just straight up left the entire apartment.
And we
tell
didn't
us.
even notice.
Yeah, that it's like that.
Yeah, it's like if me and you were having a conversation and Nathan's just sitting there, and then he's not included in the conversation
I'm out.
necessarily. He's like, "Hey, I gotta go pee," and then he goes pees and then just leaves.
That's like that SpongeBob meme. All right, I'm out of here.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah.
Well, time to hit the old dusty
So
trail.
you're breaking the sobriety. Mitchell and I both want to know, why the 8th of October do you want to break the sobriety?
Just to hit the 8 months.
That's it? You just want that pride? I swear to God, it's been longer
You
than
just-
8.
That number's it's just arbitrary as fuck.
Like, I bounced back and forth between 6 months to a year.
Because-
and I was like, you know what? I'll go 8 months.
Because when did you and Deanie like have a little fallout? Wasn't that in March or February?
Yeah, it was like February.
And you weren't drinking then. So it's been over 8 months because October is 10 on the calendar. It's the 10th month.
Yeah.
That'd only be 6 months from February, though.
It'd be 8, dumbass.
It's the 9th month, February to March, March to April, April to May, May to June, June to
Well,
July.
you can't count February as one.
No, February 6th to.
March 6th.
That's why you go February to March, March to
But
April.
yeah, see, I got to go to October. to
Yeah,
make it 8.
October 8th.
but I
October
thought
8th.
I thought you were sober way before all of that. I thought you were sober at least like a month or two prior.
No, I got sober in February. February 8th.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Owen Gray?
Owen Gray.
Yeah, alphabet leg.
Alphabet leg.
Did Deanie ever talk to you about that?
We brought it up, and she's like, I don't know what that is.
Yes, he was
Oh,
there. We went
yeah.
over to your place. Remember to set this up?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
these guys weren't there.
Yeah, does anybody in the chat know who Alphabet Leg or Owen Gray
There's
is?
nobody in the chat except me.
God damn it.
He starts responding like, yeah, alphabet leg.
Dude, I watch him every night before bed.
So, Nathan, you got any more of those questions you were supposed to write up for this podcast of yours?
Yeah, actually I do. So, like, do you guys ever find it better to write down your thoughts, like in like a notes or like a journal?
No, because I just forget about it, and I have ADHD, so I bounce around.
That's why you got to write it down.
No, it doesn't work for me.
I just forget to write things down.
Like, I feel like
Yeah, that's my deal. Is like
Yeah.
I need to figure this out. Like I'll make a list of something, and then I'll like mid-list, I'll leave it somewhere at the shop, And then I'll be like, God, I need to make a list. So I grab my phone and start typing it out.
Yo.
And then I back out of the notes app and forget it was there. So I'll go on my computer and start typing it on a Word document like 2 hours later. Like, so I've written the same list 3 different times.
Yeah.
3 different places.
Yeah.
See, I find it best to like when I'm like sad or depressed or like angry. Well, I don't really get angry that often, but when I get like in my feelings, I feel
You
it
should
best.
hang out with yourself more.
I feel it best to write it down the way I'm feeling, because I can always go back to it in a way. Like I wrote a lot of poetry and shit because I've been writing songs for years and stuff. I just never released them, but I find it best to write things down. What the fuck is your problem?
Anyway, you write your feelings
Yeah, I
down.
write them down, but like this guy is over here dying. All right, next topic, I guess. 'cause
No,
fuck
keep
me.
talking, please. It's bringing me so much serotonin.
You got a
I
lot
have
of
so many songs that I've written, but I haven't released. Okay.
Well, I've
Juice
been
WRLD.
writing since like 2017.
Are they songs or are they just lyrics?
I at least got like 5 good songs. One of them's like probably like a real banger. Like, have you ever heard "Snuff" by Slipknot?
No, I don't listen to shitty bands.
Have you ever heard "Snuff"? I have a song like that.
Hey now, hey now.
Hey now, you're
You're
a
an
rock
all-star.
star. Good game on, go play.
Hey now, you're a porn star. Take your pants off, get laid.
Yeah, that's a good one. So, I seen this thing today, and it said that you're like as
Wait,
guys,
hold on. So you write your thoughts down. We never finished.
Yeah.
I just think it's very helpful to like write what you're feeling down.
Yeah, that's called journaling, you stupid
Instead, 'cause
fuck.
otherwise
That's
you're just,
called therapy.
otherwise you're just living with it in your head and you're
That's what I was
cycling
gonna
over
say. I'm
and
just
over.
glad to know he does some sort of therapy outside of the podcast.
Yeah. You know, therapists will tell you to do that. It's called journaling and self-reflection.
Yeah,
That's what that's called.
Well, I do it on my own, so I'm smarter than them.
No, you just are fucking crazy and "Ooh, I heard this on a fucking Vine.
Dude, I want to put my dick on your forehead. So
I want to put
bad.
my dick in a bag of burritos.
covered in Doritos.
All right, guys. Episode 3 will not be a podcast. It's going to be a full-on boxing match. Place your bets now.
Dude, I'm whipping the shit out of you, Rob.
You're looking at the referee right here.
What the fuck are you gonna be able to do? You can't break us up.
Yeah, I'm just going to sit there and I'm going to
He's
call
just
it out
gonna
when
punch
someone
us
gets
in the
knocked out.
dicks. Yeah.
I'll be there to call the ambulance.
So fucking, I was seeing this thing.
What are you doing over there?
Nothing.
I feel like I just saw something on your phone that I did not want to see.
That's not what that is.
What was that?
It's something.
What was that?
You're welcome.
If that's what I think it is,
I got a job to do, Connor.
send it to me so I can make a new Twitter.
Connor saw my dick.
It's probably not the first or the last time either.
That's why he was sitting over there.
Yeah,
like
so
this.
like I'm trying to. I got a job to do. I got to keep the hoes happy.
Did you send it to who I think you sent it to?
No, I sent it to Matt. Looks like Connor with no fucking hat on.
I think I know who you sent it to.
No, it's not her.
All right.
So is whoever he's thinking of going to
Coco,
be mad
go lay
knowing that
down.
you were sending your PP to someone else?
Probably not. Probably not. He's asking if the person I think you were sending that to found out that you didn't send it to them, would they be mad? I'm like, I don't think they'd be mad.
No.
Yeah. So on to
I
this.
put my dick in a bag of not my employees.
All right, so since we're here, was this solicited or unsolicited?
Solicited.
So
What does
like,
solicited mean? Like I don't
Means they
unsolicited mean.
asked for.
Okay. 'Cause I know
Unsolicited
unsolicited
is
means
you-
unwanted.
Yeah, unsolicited, you're just out there sending dick pics.
Yeah.
You know
Wild.
that's illegal in California now.
It
What
should
the
be.
fuck?
Like,
Yeah, it's called cyber flashing.
Now, so there's this thing called the gray key. So like,
oh, I just
oh
broke
my
it.
god. So there's
Technical
this,
difficulties.
this guy.
It's muted so it doesn't sound like shit.
So there's this thing called the gray key. So it's where like FBI agencies or government agencies can like enter a phone that they think a person is like using for like terrorism or trafficking or stuff like that. So
Apple won't let you do it.
no, they got it through Apple. It's called the gray key. I have like a whole study I did on it in high school about it, and
Apple stopped that.
they might have. It's probably been like 6 years since I did the study.
Yeah, they definitely put a stop to it because they're big on privacy.
But
So-
it's crazy because like every
Do you
time you have an
think that's
iPhone, you're more likely to get hacked. You know the
Less-
amount of times that people are talking
Less
about
likely
having
to get hacked.
No, there's so many people that get scam calls saying that they got their contacts from a phone that they hacked, and they'll get their information and shit, and they'll get like a call saying that they were in jail and their parents or somebody got a call.
See, that's just social engineering. You're allowing them to hack you. If they're like doing this, like getting your information from you over a phone call, that has nothing to do with Apple.
No,
and their
I'm saying that
services.
they get the information of your contacts. They call your contacts saying that they're
It's
pretending
called
to be-
iCloud hacking, and that's what happened when like Paris Hilton or somebody's like porn or her nudes got released. Remember the fappening?
It's big
Yeah, but
back in the-
it's not that. It's not your contacts aren't getting hacked. What's happening is that you're signing up for something somewhere like a mail list, and your information's getting sold. So like, say you sign up for Credit Karma and you go through one of their credit card applications, your phone number gets sold.
Okay, that
Your
makes more
email
sense.
gets sold. They back check your email to whatever, and then they use that as a reference point.
That's kind of like
That's just standard.
that's kind of like collection agencies. Did you know that your debt gets sold to a collection agency?
Yeah,
like
well, I
pennies
watched
on
that TikTok too.
No, I want to talk about this, motherfucker.
Well, let's go ahead and like
Can I get on my deep topic?
this. That's not a deep
No,
topic. because
not
it
that
hasn't
topic.
been
A
researched.
different deep topic.
Yeah.
So, like, I've seen this thing, and it said that men shouldn't open up to women because they'll find them more vulnerable, and women want somebody secure, and women can't see a male's problem as logical as another male. So you're supposed to open up to your homies. It's okay to open up to your homies because they think about it in the male way, so they're trying to help you. Where women see it as like a sign of vulnerability, and wired genetically through their brain, they want somebody strong. And the moment they see you as weak,
Joe Rogan has entered the chat. Standard, typical, like white male in his 20s has entered the chat. So there is actually no differential. There is no difference in men and women when it comes to the brain. The hormone levels are
That's
the
what I
only
was
thing that
gonna say.
affects.
well, no,
There's
what I say
literally
is women think in an emotional way, where men think it as a logical way.
no, yeah, that's nature versus nurture.
Yeah.
Nature says that there's no difference in man and woman. There's nothing, right? And that's when we're talking like no, I
being a
just
little
get
loud.
hype about
You're just
the-
being a little loud.
I'm just
all
trying to
the
figure out how we went from financial debt to emotional debt.
Yeah. Emotional
Emotional
no,
damage.
No, besides the non-binary things, right? We're just talking in the purely binary form for this particular topic is right. So that engineered idea of like Jordan whatever's fuck ass piece of shit.
Peterson?
Yeah, Jordan
fucking love him.
fuck yeah, and that statement just rocks on that your information is only gained from cis white straight males. Like
I don't know
that's
what
the
cis
only cis means you're the gender you were assigned at birth. So like you have the only media that you consume is straight cis white males. And so that's where your topics come from. You aren't cultured. You aren't exposed. You aren't exposed to like the rest of
Sheltered.
society. Exhibit A, dating a person of color. Exhibit B, dated a person of color for on and off for 10 years. Have been consistently involved in trans and gay community people my entire life. Like 95% of my friendship circle is like marginalized people. So that discussion is falsified. They make it seem like there's been a study when it was a guy in his mom's basement reading a bunch of fucking Reddit
But it's
posts.
definitely true that women do find men.
Some women, not all women.
A large majority, I would say.
No, some women, not all women.
I definitely feel like a large amount.
What about trans women? What about non-binary women? What about gay women? What about straight women? Like, what about women that have been abandoned their whole life and have no forms of? You can't generalize statements like that. Like like generalizing a gender because of all these women think the same or all men think the same doesn't equate to anything except ignorance.
I get that, but let's talk about it in just like the non-transgender or the non-marginalized aspect. And go straight
well, it depends
black
on
and
where the
white.
women grew up. It's the women aren't all the same. Straight white
No,
women
yeah.
aren't all the same.
Yeah, I get
because
that.
I know plenty of straight white women that are not emotional. They're completely non-emotional.
So what you're saying is we need to dig this back to the poll that was taken and figure out how many women were interviewed for this
study.
Yeah.
study. to know.
Yeah, how many
coming
were,
back.
were Asian women included? Were Russian women included? Were
Russian
Hawaiian?
women are built different, dude. They'll smack the shit out of fucking Mike Tyson.
In Soviet
Yeah, that's
Russia, woman
culturally.
nurtures men.
So culturally, what you have established, what you've been around, and what these men that or these white cis male have talked about is only those type of women, right? But they're gentrifying themselves typically, right? They're not thinking for themselves. They're not establishing what they like for themselves. Typically, that's what from my experiences, most people I come in contact gentrify themselves to their surroundings.
But back to the topic then, would you say that it's okay to open up to every woman, or do you think it's better to open up to more often to your homies than
it depends on the type, your personality type. It depends on what you're comfortable doing more so than anything. It's if you're trying to like, it could be viewed as
every person should have a group. Like you should
you
not
have your
rely
quote unquote
solely,
tribe.
You should not rely solely on one person. Like
Yeah, 'cause you can't put
your
your
partner
emotional-
is not like
Your therapist.
Yeah, that makes you codependent on them.
Yeah, it's very bad. Like when two people enter a partnership, and let's say the male has friends and the female doesn't have a whole lot of friends, or vice versa.
Yeah.
If a female doesn't have friends, that's a red flag.
So like
Vice versa, males too.
Yeah, if people
don't
are
have
red
friends,
flags.
But so like if you enter a relationship and one of them doesn't have friends and you want to go visit your friends, they're more likely to make your friends their friends. So let's say when you want to go out, she feels like she's being left by herself, and it's like, no, you gotta. My buddy told me about this one time that his friends, he can go out and have a boys' night with his friends, and his wife can go have a girls' night with her girls, like get nails done and go all that. And they never have to ask each other, hey, I want to go hang out. Can I do that?
Yeah, that's how relationships should be. Yeah.
And so what I'm saying is that like men or women, when they get into a partnership, they have to realize that my friends aren't your friends. You can be friends with them.
Well, they can be, yeah.
They can be, yeah.
They
It
can
depends
be, but
on
they can't be your main-
comfortability with
It
that
depends on the
situation.
dynamic and it's all a talk. It all boils down. All of relationships boil down to not just communication, but understanding the communication.
Yes.
It's not about just communicating with that person and explaining your
You can
boundaries.
communicate to a fucking wall.
Yeah, exactly. But it's their understanding of what you mean, because they could mean it's about intent with the communication at hand. Like, what is your intent? Why are you communicating with them? Is it to grow the relationship, or just make sure your needs are getting met along with also meeting your partner's needs or your friend's needs? So for me specifically, the reason I've been single for, excuse me, the reason I've been as single as I've been single as long as I have is because I have not found a woman or a person that meets the same criteria as my friends. Like it doesn't matter the gender of my friends, but they aren't in that same category. Like no woman has met that category for me.
Yeah.
Like they don't like to that extreme, right? Or even they can't even hold a candle to my friends, right? So like it's because like ultimately I'm able to talk about anything with people.
You don't feel like you're stepping on toes.
Yeah. But like a partnership, it's normally been one-sided. Like attraction's either been one-sided, or physicality's been one-sided, or emotional like maturity's been one-sided, right? But ultimately, like most people are not emotionally mature enough to be in a relationship, and they don't. It's like there has to be purposeful and deliberate communication and purposeful and deliberate understanding of like, hey, what is our goal here? What are we doing? And with this not generation, but this society that we live in, it's very, very constructed on either traditionalist mindsets of I'm going to find a white Christian wife, marry her, have 2 kids, a white picket fence, a dog, go to Starbucks and hate black people. Like that's
Wow.
that's like a very traditionalist mindset, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna get in a fight in a Trader Joe's because you made me wear a mask.
I fucking hate Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's is gas. I fuck with Trader Joe's and Whole Foods.
I fuck with Sprouts.
Yeah. But and then there's the other aspect of like I'm so damaged, and there's trauma bonding experiences. So you have both. You have both experiences, right? The non-deliberate side of doing the gentrification of partnerships and relationships.
Standard,
The standard of how society has been taught how to be with somebody, right?
Stay at home, take care of the
AKA
kids.
arranged marriages in a sense, right? I actually prefer arranged marriages
I could
over
never.
like standard relationships in America because there's like a deliberateness there.
I
Listen,
could
listen,
not.
listen.
You're talking about like old-fashioned beliefs, and you bring in arranged marriages, saying they're okay.
I'm not saying they're okay. There's some really good aspects. Wait, let me finish, okay?
You are
Arranged.
forced to love me.
No, it's not about love.
What-
There's
what if they're gay,
there's a
though?
deliberateness to it, right? So each party has a deliberate understanding of what they're doing, right? Like we're in this to just make our families happy, and if you're mature enough, emotionally mature enough, you go do whatever the fuck you want.
I was
But
gonna
like
say
the
something
deliberate, like the tax break,
So it's a business partner versus
exactly.
pretty much.
Like I'm not saying in the sense of a romanticness, but it's you circumvent your oppressors.
So like I seen this thing the other
Pet
day.
Clarence, because otherwise he's gonna keep whining.
I
super
seen this
loud.
thing the other day about that arranged marriage thing. So these two families, this girl and this guy. The guy, they've been friends since she was like 12 and he was like 14. And when he was 16, he came out to her that he was gay. And she's like, all right, cool. They still became best friends. And their parents both forced them to get married. And they knew that we have to get married because if you ever came out to your parents, they're going to like pretty much disown you, hate you, damn near like throw sticks and stones at you, like put you in prison, blah, 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 so on and so forth. So they went through with the marriage. They both live together, but they have like almost what's like a fake marriage of he can do what he wants, she can do what she wants, but at the end of the day, they both come back and they understand that they're married. But I don't know how long those have to last for, though. Like an arranged marriage, like if you're gay and let's say she's gay, how long does an arranged marriage have to last before you're willing to able to get a divorce?
I'm assuming there's some sort of paperwork involved for it to be arranged. So like you
No,
can't
it's-
violate the contract.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Can't make a deal with the devil and get away with it. Call me Johnny Blaze.
I don't know, man. That's just weird to me. Like I couldn't imagine.
I don't
being,
agree with the idea of arranged marriage, like forcing.
Like, you seemed all
I said
for it, like,
no,
10 minutes ago.
but I had to clarify, right? So like,
it.
I don't agree with it, but I understand if like you're forced, it's a way of circumventing your oppressors, right? Like if you're emotionally mature enough, you know how to circumvent that, right? If I was forced to marry
original Rage
somebody
Against the
because of
Machine.
religious or political or like social status, I'd look at my partner and be like, all right, so here's how we're gonna do, like, here's how I think we should go about this, right? Like, so there's no way we're getting out of this. So, like, let's figure out how we're gonna circumvent this, right? We're on paper married, but we're just gonna avoid, like, we can try to figure out if we're into each other or not and then move on.
It's the original Rage Against the Machine.
Clarence.
Hey, my boy. Come pop a squat by Papa Rob.
So, I think that like you can be in a relationship, but the touch of the tism here is like I always see both sides of the story. So like communicating with somebody is I try to convey the message to that other person outside of a relationship, even in a friendship. Like if there's a problem, I try to convey a message so clearly that you can understand my side and your side. You know what I mean? Connor?
No.
What? How are you just gonna say no and then not answer? Get off the phone.
Me?
Yeah.
I was promoting the podcast that you're not doing because you don't have any friends. Red flag.
I got friends.
Red flag on the
You want to
plate.
see the Nathan and Connor love fest?
Those are not friends. Those are called
Acquaintances?
victims.
Yeah, no. See, I don't. My motto is I don't have patience for anything. I have victims.
Glizzy gobbler, baby.
That's Matt 2.0. Matt, if you're watching this,
He's not watching.
Matt, when you go back and watch this, I hope
He
you just
won't.
you like pull a Kevin Smith and suck your own dick. Did you know Kevin Smith did that?
Wait, Kevin Smith can reach his own pee-pee?
He did it one time. He gave himself a blowjob, and what he did was threw his legs behind himself. And he said he was on a podcast, and he said he got half shaft, and he made himself come.
That's what weight loss can get you, I guess.
Now, that's probably before he gained all his weight, buddy. Did you ever think about how your hand is bisexual?
It is. All right, so this brings up the question. All right, if you had a
Help
clone,
me.
if you had a clone of yourself, would you fuck it?
God damn it.
Is that gay or is that just
I remember
masturbation?
talking about this 20 years ago, Connor.
A clone of like male and male, or can I make it a female clone of me?
No,
No,
then
it's-
it wouldn't
it's-
be a direct clone.
Yeah, exact DNA.
But all
It's-
genetics would be
it's-
the same.
It's you.
Well, they could identify as a female.
Well, you could have like Bruce Jenner. He became a female. So
But
how can
so you're saying the clone you would become a female after
Could
it was
it?
created?
could it? Would it feel
Could
the
you
same?
It would have the same nature versus nurture like that you had.
I don't think so because it hasn't experienced all the things in my life that I have.
But
So
it-
it's damn
It
near a
have
baby.
all the memories, maybe.
Yeah. all the
How would you be able to
Import the
take my?
consciousness.
How would,
Could we import the consciousness? We have to.
I don't think you could import the consciousness because you're just.
So
thinking of
are we doing a direct clone of exactly you in this moment and just multiplying you?
Yeah,
But it wouldn't
exact
have the
clone.
same. It wouldn't have the same memories.
Yeah. What if it's
Because
a
the neurons
direct?
haven't fired in its brain, so it has not lived the same life. It has a direct physical copy of me, like the fucking movie with Will Smith AI.
All
I
right,
think.
all right. We're talking copy and paste. Just
Every scene's identical. Memories.
Yep.
Pube
Would
length.
I fuck myself?
Yeah.
Yep.
Pube length, butthole, sphincter,
No,
spasms.
no, I wouldn't.
Connor.
Could it give me a blowjob? I don't want to go like full.
that's all I'm asking.
I don't want to go
Could
full,
you- would you have
full
se-
base. I wouldn't
Would
go.
you have sexual?
I wouldn't have sexual relations with it, but it could give me a blowjob. Then yeah,
That's sexual relations.
So then, is it gay or is it just masturbation? That's
it's just
the question.
masturbation.
No, because it's a separate entity.
So
But it's still you.
so Nathan Webb number 2 isn't gay. For
Nathan
sucking
Webb
you
too
off?
would be gay, but I wouldn't.
You
know what's
wouldn't-
crazy?
You
You know
wouldn't,
what's
retu-
crazy?
you
Andrew
wouldn't
Schultz-
return the favor. What if the
No.
only way
Fuck him, I'll kill
he
him.
could suck your pee is if you sucked his
No.
pee? And he's like, bro, it's not gay.
Masturbation is the sexual stimulation of one's own genitals for sexual arousal.
But then it would be your genitals. It's
or
copy and
other.
paste.
But would it be your? Let's look at that's Wikipedia. Let's look at
I will say this though. It's so hard to get a girl off compared to that of a guy. So like if like a robber took my mom and was like, all right, you gotta get Ted off or you gotta get Rebecca off. Rebecca, can you go get us some seltzers?
This comes
Me and Ted got some work to do.
this comes back to the question of what's your bottom dollar for sucking a pee?
$1,000. You give me $1,000 right now, probably.
He was talking about he wouldn't suck his own dick if it was a clone, but he's like
But I'm getting paid.
$1,000, baby.
I'm getting paid, bro. I can take that 1,000 and make it 5. I can take that 5 and make it 10.
Yeah, it won't.
So if we went and hit the ATM,
It's called
on the way
erotic
home,
You ain't
stimulation.
got $1,000.
It just says erotic stimulation, especially of one's own genital organs, commonly resulting in orgasm and achieved by manual or other bodily contact exclusive of sexual intercourse, by instrumental manipulation.
So it's just masturbation.
But this Nathan has the same code, like copy paste.
Yeah, but what about twins then?
They're different DNA.
Conjoined twins.
Yeah, conjoined twins.
I've wondered that one too. Like,
Is that incest?
yeah, wouldn't it be?
Well, it would just depend on morality. It wouldn't be definition, it would be morality.
Ideals.
Yeah, it'd be your ideals because say if each one's masturbates, why they're conjoined?
I guess it
Is
comes
that
down
s-
to too is who has the pleasure of feeling from the
like
genitals.
it'd be so
We should get a conjoined twin on the
situational
podcast.
because we would have to fit. It would be like one person. We would have to define it per person.
We get a conjoined twin on the podcast. I'm like, all right, we're gonna ask you the questions everyone wants to ask you, the real shit.
But no, that's finding the clit. Like, come on, like that shit. Like males have a visualizer. It's either hard as a rock or it's a shoelace.
So is the clit, Nathan.
I get that, but at least men have pre-cum and then we come. Where the clit, like you don't know if you got them off. You have like a fucking Schmeagle looking face, possibly, but that's about it. And then it goes back.
That can all be faked.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's the closest sign where you know if you got a guy off. We have fucking visualizers.
What
Do
if
you
I
know-
didn't get off
do you
mentally,
know-
just physically?
Do you know what it's like?
What
to
if
get a
I
guy
didn't get off
Nathan?
mentally, just physically? There is different kinds of orgasms.
Do you mean what if you got off mentally instead of physically? Because you said it backwards.
No, I said, what if I got off mentally and not or
You
I got
said
off
it backwards.
Yeah, what if I got off physically but not mentally? Like I didn't have a mental orgasm, I just had a physical one.
I don't know what the fuck a mental orgasm is.
sexual inexperience right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you know what a mental orgasm is, Connor?
I think I know what he's hinting at or like getting at.
I think I get the premise, but I've never had one.
like he's saying just getting a nut versus actually like
Because
being
there's
into
a
it.
mental release, right? So there's a physical release, obviously ejaculation.
But then you have
for
the
men.
mental serotonin.
Women are
and
able to
dopamine.
do that also. There is urea in squirt, like it's been established. It has pee in it, but it's not pee.
It's like
But,
5% pee.
Yeah, who fucking
It's like
cares,
it's
right?
like 1% juice in Mountain Dew.
Yeah, facts.
It's not pee. It's not.
It's
pee.
a little pee.
The entire thing
Man,
ain't pee.
Connor,
I tell
you
myself-
do not have to defend your.
No,
I
they
tell
did, they do a
myself-
study where they made a woman pee and they emptied her bladder out and they filled a little bit of blue dye in the fucking bladder. So when they did get her off, they literally just did a study about this like very recently that they got her off by mail, not by like toy, and it had barely any blue dye in it though.
I'm just saying, like I've convinced myself that women don't poop, except my daughters. They poop.
Because you.
Do you think
I
as they
know
get, do you
they
think
poop,
as they
but-
get older they just like erase it from the
Their
body?
genetic code.
Yeah, they just change it so they only pee instead of poop. That's how they
They
excrete.
don't pee either.
Oh, they.
Oh, they
pee.
definitely
They
pee.
don't pee.
I've
How many times
watched
at a
them
bar do
pee.
you go to? You go to the bar. Come on, guys, let's go pee real quick.
They're checking their makeup. That's all they're doing.
No, they definitely peeing.
We're talking about old-fashioned beliefs here.
Connor,
I'm all like, they
I've
don't
literally
pee. They
watched
don't
a girl
poop.
pull up her denim skirt, lean on a fucking
Yeah.
a 78 Monte Carlo, and watch the stream exit her fucking urethra.
See, I've seen it too, and it's called suppressed memories.
I've seen it far too often. I was a bartender on and off for 13 years.
He's literally wearing
I
a shirt
watched
from Bodega.
Yeah, I'm literally wearing a bartender shirt right now. The amount of women I've seen pee on the side of fences or cars
alleys.
is insane.
Well, I'm just saying, with our day and age, are you sure it was a female?
Well, I don't know if they identified as it, but I'm pissed that I only have that's all my liquid death.
You only have one can?
Yep. Because otherwise you fucks would have drank it all.
Hey, I had a sip. I had a sippy sip.
I had a sips.
Sippy cup. Fucking, I don't know where we were, but that mental orgasm thing, still don't comprehend it until I experience it. But now I was watching that Andrew Schultz podcast, or not podcast, but his special he has on Netflix, and literally I was dying.
Oh, somebody's chatting in the group. Is it my boy Mike?
It is, says Mike.
Oh, Mike, I can't wait.
What's Mike say?
Who's the beautiful man with the beard? You're all kings, about to go shield my house from water and wind. Stay up, kings. He's one of my wholesalers in Florida. So he has that horrible hurricane.
Hurricane Ian?
That's I don't know. I don't.
The
pay
name's
atten-
Ian.
I don't care. I don't pay attention to the news. The only reason
He's
I knew there was a
uncultured.
hurricane was because of definitely CJ on TikTok and Mike. Those are the only reasons.
He's uncultured. Dude, I wish we could get CJ on the podcast. I'd do it for free and not $1,000.
Who's CJ?
He's a TikToker that works at a landfill.
He's not a mechanic.
He's a diesel mechanic.
He's fucking cool as shit.
He's pure content, dude.
So what's your price, Connor?
For what?
Mine's $1,000. What's yours?
So his was 1,000 to suck a
I mean,
dick.
it's got to be at least 30.
30
30
grand?
Yeah.
What if somebody walked up
Do you
to
have
you
to
with
finish? Do you have to finish them off?
$5,000 cash?
I'd be like, nah, I can't do that, man. I'm sorry.
But nobody would know.
Huh?
Nobody would know.
Just you and him. No one else.
I still couldn't.
Do you have to finish them
All right,
off, or
all
do
right,
you
so
just gotta suck it for a little bit?
Here, like,
Because have you ever seen me eat a lollipop? That shit ain't taking long.
the moment I knew I wasn't gay was when I had to get my prostate examined. I got my prostate examined. And
That just means you're not a bottom.
Butt is butt.
Wouldn't the bottom be
Butt
the
is
one
butt.
getting his dick sucked, though? See?
Well, when it comes to sucking dick, but a dude, you'd be the bottom when it. No, you're the top still because you're the
You're
dominant
pushing
one.
dick in. Butt's butt, dude.
Yeah, if you're fucking a dude in the ass,
Butt's butt.
what do you?
You ain't gotta look at them.
Yeah, you
So-
ain't gotta
so-
see him. You can wear a blindfold
So it's 5,000 to rail the dude. That's what you're saying.
or have 5,000 to. No, we're talking about you sucking a dick,
Yeah, 30,000.
bro. I guarantee you, I could get you to do it for
I
five.
could.
No.
You get a little whiskey drunk, you're definitely sucking dick for 5K.
I could probably lay
No.
at least $10K on the table. I don't have $10K right now. I'm just saying, like, hypothetically, I could put $10,000 cold hard cash on the table. You would suck probably both of our dicks.
See, now we're getting somewhere. This is how you bargain.
Yeah, this is
Negotiating at its finest.
30,000 though. That's my rate.
That's ridiculous.
that's insane.
So what's yours, Rob?
$0.00.
Hold on. I retort my
I've already sucked it. Remember Barney?
I retort my
It costs a
$1,000.
Barney dog.
I would like to retort my $1,000. Let me just do.
Can't do
let
that
me
to
do
me
some
on the
math.
pod, Rob.
$200.
I'm the Glizzy Gobbler 2.0, baby. I'm the OG. I out here be
I changed
sucking
my-
fillet. I'd be filleting motherfuckers.
I changed my answer to $1,647.83.
Is that what your fucking credit card bill is for the month?
No, it's like all my bills combined.
Oh.
Pay off all my bills. That's not a bad number. $600. What are you doing, Connor? Did you lose your vape?
Where's my vape?
He's busting out the gat, guys. He's strapped.
Don't! We're on the YouTube! I need something to drink.
Do I need to run to the store
No.
and pick him up a vape? An Ursa Pro.
I have plenty of vapes. I actually should have a vape on the counter.
It was here. It's here. I think Clarence is sitting on it. So I'm like,
Scooch his ass.
Technical difficulties, guys. We have some nicotine
Check
fiends
in the
over
cushion,
here,
take the cushion
and
off.
he's just losing
It's
his
in your
mind.
front pocket.
nah, dude. Dude, I checked there like 5 times.
It's always in the hoodie, dog. Always.
Dude, my girlfriend loses her vape all the time, and she checks her boobs because that's where she puts it. Why do they check it 18 times? And then they'll go look somewhere and they're like, it's like, it wasn't there 3 times ago. It's probably underneath your ass.
But then they
Where
always
9 times out of 10 usually is. You're sitting on it. 9 times out of 10, they're always sitting on it.
see with Deanie, she puts it in her boobs too. She'll check everywhere but her boobs. Then she'll be like, "Oh, found it."
You would think that'd be the go-to because you always put it there. Where do you put yours, Rob?
Under my balls.
He's
Dude,
got
could
that
you
script-
imagine that? Like, why is that socially like acceptable for women? Like,
Put money,
they'll
boob.
come
Because
in-
it's easy access.
but they'll come in sloppy drunk from the bar. Like, you can tell that they were sweating, had a beer fucking just drip down their
it's not
shirt.
socially acceptable at that point.
You'll tell them the
I-
price, and
I
they'll be
would,
like, "Oh yeah, let me get that real quick." Reach
That
down
titty
and
money.
grab this nasty ass money. But could
I
you
would tell
imagine
them to
us?
go get. I was like,
Go get a fresh.
I was like,
bill.
bitch, go get different money because I'm not taking that, and you're not getting this drink.
So like,
It
could
was
you
disgusting?
could you imagine us, like, say we were wearing some briefs that would actually hold some shit in there? Like, could
I
you
got
imagine
some
us
shit.
reaching by our nuts to
But
pull
there's
out
a
some
lot
money?
more. Like that's like shorts. It's one thing sitting down, but standing up, it doesn't make logistical sense.
I'm just gonna start doing it when I wear athletic shorts that don't have pockets. I'm just gonna start putting shit by my balls.
How's it
Also,
gonna stay there though?
Yeah.
Briefs.
No, there's still 2 holes.
It'll work.
No, it won't.
Banana hammock.
Dude, have you seen those fucking underwears that they have the ball resting place?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to get a pair just to see what it feels like.
Was it MeUndies or something like that?
I don't know.
This is not a sponsored ad.
I don't fuck with MeUndies.
I haven't tried them. I thought about it. I only fuck with Calvin's, really.
I only fuck with Under Armour.
I'm wearing Kenneth Cole's right now, but
Hanes.
Oh, I guess I'm wearing Nike
I
right
don't
now.
fuck with Hanes anymore,
I'm wearing
dog.
Nike.
You gotta step your game up.
Fruit of the Loom.
He's still
Step
shopping
it
at
up.
Walmart like he's a broke baby daddy.
Man, I got these at Marshalls. They were out of the Calvin Klein's.
That's where I buy my shit is fucking Marshalls, but
Like-
they've been out for a long time.
yeah.
Because Ross is coming in. So Ross
It
is
used to be
taking all the
like
shit.
$5 for a 10-pack.
Ross is coming in, baby.
For Under Armour? I mean, for Calvin's?
yeah.
No, it's $20 for 5 of them. You had
got
that
it
inverted.
backwards.
Go.
Dyslexic
Go.
ass bitch.
Told you.
Go. No. Yeah, Ross is coming
I
in.
have
so-
trunks. Like, I don't like the trunks from the Calvin's, though. They're up too high, so my legs chafe more often. The boxer brief modal trunks are where it's at.
I got Brawley.
If I'm a rock Hanes, I actually prefer the Walmart Hanes. There's something about the Marshall ones that aren't right. Like,
Well,
They-
yeah, because the thing about Marshalls is they're probably a misstitch, like a factory misset.
facts.
That's how it is.
Facts.
So you wear the trunks ones. I wear the Brawley. Do you got the Gogeta?
I don't even know what these are. Gogeta's from Dragon Ball Z, bro.
Yeah, that's
So
what he's
is
talking
Trunks.
about.
So is
it's
Trunks.
Oh. I'm smelling what you're stepping in now.
Diffusion.
Ha.
Dude, imagine you did that to one side of Rob. I did it to the other, and we all three fused together. Mike, what you think about that? All three of us fusing together?
Mike Wells. Go lay down. Nathan, pay attention to the cable.
They're gonna say, pay attention to the dog.
Well, yeah, the dog.
Pet her. Give her a pet on the butt.
Don't throw that. Just set it down. She'll chase it and run around in here.
That's a
Nathan,
happy
you're so
Coco.
loud. I forgot.
Am I?
No, your headphones are super loud. I bet. Is that better? Do we sound better? Yeah.
Still a little bit.
I'm a little bit bassier now. I like it. Hey, don't
All
turn me
about
down.
that bass.
No, turn it back.
All
Turn
about
it
that
back.
bass.
Don't turn it down, baby.
I can't hear
Turn
myself.
down for what?
Yeah, that's better. I like that.
I'm hungry again.
How long have we been doing this for? An hour and 10?
An hour and 10.
That's not terrible. What time did Deanie say you had to be back home?
She didn't really give me a time.
Good, because she's not going to give you a time limit on the 8th either. But you better tell her what we're doing on the 8th.
What are we doing on the 8th? Going to the
Where's
bar?
my vape?
We're going to Omaha.
Mike Wells.
We're going to Omaha.
Mike Wells.
We're breaking sobriety. We're going to
Mike
play
Wells.
at a house.
Mike Wells.
Stop with the fucking
Where's my
sound
vape?
bites.
Mike Wells. Where's my vape?
Remix. Whoa. That one's my favorite.
Yo, you got the you got that one? Okay, well, fuck me too. But yeah,
Not
so
for
you better tell-
$1,000,
you-
I won't.
I wouldn't fuck you. We were talking about blowjobs. But you better tell Deanie, or just don't tell Deanie and just turn your location off now, so she anticipates having the location right now.
She's watching the live stream to make sure that we're
Probably.
not talking about her. I got gas like a motherfucker.
That's because you're over there by Big Stinky.
Yep. Rubs off on dad.
So how was that chicken today, buddy?
The NyQuil chicken I took?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys, viewers, audience.
This
should-
motherfucker's been stuck on NyQuil chicken for like 14 days, I feel like.
I think we should do
Been
NyQuil
two.
chicken on the pod. Give us a thumbs up if you think we should do NyQuil chicken.
Nobody better give us a thumbs up. I'm telling chat right now, don't give this man a thumbs up. Because if he does the NyQuil chicken, I'm not
So
saving him.
You're telling them to
I'm not saving you.
to not like our podcast, Nathan? That's bad marketing. I think they
It's
should
not
like the
liking the
pod. We
podcast,
should
it's
do
not liking Connor
NyQuil chicken
Fevers.
as appreciation to our viewers.
Can I take a shot?
Thumbs up.
Can I take a shot of NyQuil and eat some chicken?
Dude, you're just marinating it. It'll come down to about a shot of NyQuil. You're marinating it.
The
heat's-
whole chicken's gonna have NyQuil flavor.
But you got to remember, most of that NyQuil is gonna. If you marinate it in a bag, it's gonna remain in the bag. If you put it on a stove, and like you marinate it with the chicken on the stove, the heat's gonna kill most of that NyQuil.
This motherfucker over here has a saved fucking.
Did you see his PP too?
No, it's a search.
Oh, the Pornhub thing? I just watch a lot of Pornhub, my guy. I'm single for 7 years, and I'm a horny motherfucker.
Is that why you got the fucking ass thing at fucking the shop? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah,
He's
my
got an
blow-
ass pounder.
Yeah, I got...
Is it like the shit from
Yeah,
Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have the legs like the feet. It just has the...
It's just like probably
it's
like
the
a 5
torso.
pound.
It's just the torso.
Did you name her?
Surely.
He can't cheat on Rosie. Or
What was I
Pamela.
looking up? Oh,
Pamela Henderson.
yeah.
Tommy Lee. That
We're gonna...
that man out here fucking 3-legged.
So you have Pornhub bookmarked?
No, it's just because I
says
frequent it so
frequent.
much every day. I spend like 3 hours on TikTok at night. Or, I mean, Pornhub.
Bro, you're so desensitized to sex. You're probably like you can't get off until you find like an Asian girl with a black ass with a Spanish accent.
Yeah, duh. Where they're pissing on each other and beating the shit out of a goat.
It has to be like 17 women to one
I'm
male.
not desensitized to sex. I just enjoy it. All forms. Even vanilla. I like vanilla sex.
Yeah, I don't know about BDSM though. I told you that today. I don't know if I could get degraded.
Connor, get the beads.
Here we have a story. I don't think we talked about this on the last
No.
podcast, but since we're on to Rob's fetishes right now,
On Raw
One of
Dog
the-
or Die.
One of the first times he hung out in Storm Lake, it wasn't the first time, but like we just became like good buddies. He came down to Storm Lake, and I don't remember if I was working that night, but I was working at Casey's. Or we just frequent there too and hang out outside
Everybody
the
does
shop.
in the Midwest.
And this dude comes down with a bag, and he was sick that day, and he told me to go find the triple C's that were inside of his bag. So I go to whatever car, I don't remember whose car it was. I went out to the car. I see
It was either Mitch's or Brendan's.
Yeah, I think it was Mitch's, yeah. I went out, I see the bag, I dip my hand in there trying to find these triple C's. All of a sudden, I start pulling out this long thing that looks like rosary beads. I'm like, oh, nothing harmful about this. And I'm like, wait, this motherfucker's atheist. I noticed that each bead started getting bigger. Dude, I was so mad.
What were those things Melissa had? Those
Benoit
balls.
balls.
Yeah, Benoit ball. Or
Benoit.
I was about to say quinoa.
You rich white privileged fuck.
Didn't Melissa have that in her car or something?
Yeah, we'll say that.
She had them inside her at work.
That's what she said, yeah. See, what did you think they were for?
I know what they're for.
I thought they were just for like ADHD.
That's what I thought, like
Oh no, Benoit balls go inside you to increase
Sexual
your
stimulation.
your pelvic floor muscles. It's like they're like Kegel.
Yeah, we know about it
exercises.
after the fact. After
Oh,
we
I've
Googled it.
always known. I worked at a sex shop, man.
Yeah, we get that, but like if it's your first day walking into a sex shop and you see these balls, I just think they're like for
So then-
ADHD.
what's the shit the Equalizer was using? Like the Equalizer would have those balls in his hand and he'd just go like this to like
Oh, there's different kinds of like those are not Benoit balls.
Those are like
Okay,
Benoit
Benoit
okay.
balls are only like this big.
I was gonna say because my mom had the ones where like you just sit there and like twirl them in your hand, and I was like that nasty bitch, like she was making me touch her little Kegel muscle balls, like.
Dude, when we
As
worked
a
at
kid?
when we worked at Bodine's, dude, fucking Bodine's had some lit ass things. Fucking, we had a dildo. What was its name? We had a name.
Oh, Tyler's
Tyler's pink dildo. we would
what-
just randomly stick it
the
on
Black
cars.
Destroyer.
Oh yeah, fucking. I thought it was pink, wasn't it?
No, it was black,
Oh yeah,
darker than your pants.
yeah. And we just randomly stick it on people's cars. And then that day that I came to work with a
Were you there when we put it on Tim's car?
yeah.
Well, Tim drove around with a little penis on his antenna.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Dude, remember that day that I showed up to work with fucking a little campfire grill?
George Foreman.
A little George Foreman busted the shit. Fucking, because we're like, yeah, we can't have the fucking employee appreciation party on property. So we're like, all right, we'll just go right off the road. We go up the road, nobody comes. So we're like, fuck it. We come back down. I set up the fucking little George Foreman all busted because I didn't set it up. Didn't know it took like 2 hours to build one of them things. So I'm like, all right, we'll just like lean this way, lean it this way, just like let it sit there, grilled everything, bust out some Twisted Teas.
Yeah, and say that was the one time I questioned my friendship with you is when you took your shirt off and chugged a Twisted Tea right outside of work. It wasn't even like a tall boy Twisted Tea. It was like a
It was a
12-ounce can, and he was so pumped. He was like, "Yeah!"
Wasn't even 21 either.
And I was like, "Man, I'm gonna be friends with this guy." Don't know if I'm proud of it, but
Dude,
he
you remember
just
that?
did that.
Do you remember that day that me, you, and Aaron looked at each other dead in the eyes? Was like, we're over there. We enter fucking Bodine's. There's a fucking hand washing station right here. You pull the rope to go through to fucking the warehouse, and we're just like right in front of the blue fucking tarp, and we're like, we grab each other's dick. You remember that?
I think I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, everyone was grabbing so much balls there.
Dude, we're grabbing ass, doing fucking GoldenEye and all that shit. And Erica got to one point. She's like, I'm gonna need y'all to stop grabbing each other's ass. And we're like,
You know why they had to like?
for sexual harassment reasons, right?
It was because First Shift watched cameras and they had footage of me and Aaron. Aaron was bent over in front of me and I was humping the shit out of him in front of our supervisor.
Erica?
And Carly, dude. I had my hand on his back and everything. They had to ask her. They're like, "Yeah, you're
All right, I got something to. You gotta text Mitchell, or we can't bring him on the podcast to tell him this, but like you gotta text Mitchell and ask him a question when you have some free time. I can't say it on the podcast for all the viewers at home who might be Bodine's workers.
Oh, you can't leave him hanging."
I gotta leave him hanging because this is like some lawsuitable shit. I feel like maybe.
Lawsuitable.
Is our boy in trouble out at Bodine's?
Let's just say that like I'm on my way to fuck your mom.
Did you fuck somebody's mom?
Not me. Just text Mitchell and be like, I'm on my way to fuck your mom. Just text him that.
But I feel like his mom's a nice lady.
In quotations, all right? In quotations. What's this mean?
You think he's at work right now?
What day is it?
Tuesday.
Probably.
Ooh.
Actually,
guys.
no, don't text him. We'll talk about it in person because it's gonna be like a whole ass story, and like there's some things that you can't you can't understand tonnage and like the laughter over a text compared to in person.
All right, I'll wait.
You know what I mean? Like there's some things where it's just better to talk to somebody in person than it is to talk over text.
That and if we can't talk about it, we don't want our viewers to feel left out in the situation.
Yeah, even though like we have no new questions. Do we have any viewers right now?
I don't know. Let me look.
Yeah, go look on that, baby.
My boss messaged me, so
He's still awake?
it's only 11.
Told you to get
He
your ass
stays
to work.
up late. No, we're shopping for a car for me.
How much is your budget?
10 at the max. And
That's a little tough.
avoiding payments.
That's a little tough for 10.
Yeah. Well, he's
Like
trying to
12,
check.
12 is
He
better
wants
because
like a
everything wants
2014
10.9.
or newer, under 100,000 and less than 10K.
Ooh.
100,000 is where it's gonna kill you. 'Cause, like you can
Yeah.
find a 2014 and newer under 10K, but even then, because it's gonna be like 10.9.
Yeah.
But 100,000 miles is rough for 2014 because that's almost a decade old at this point.
Yep.
Yeah. That's gonna be
I was
tough.
like, but see, and that's the thing is like
Does it matter if it's
I'm
salvage
impatient
title?
as fuck. Like I'm not a patient
Yeah.
person at all.
When I want something, I get it done.
Yeah,
That's
like,
how I get my
want
Mustang.
it, and like so, like I wasn't gonna like. It's just this car. I'm like, do I fix it and pay $500 a month or $400 a month or whatever it is to fix my brakes every month because that's what it's boiling down to, or do I just
So what's
walk
wrong?
everywhere?
What's wrong with the brakes exactly?
It keeps going out.
Yeah, every month my brakes I've had to replace pads, rotors, and calipers.
And they're still going bad?
Yeah,
I mean, we could take it over to Casey. Casey could probably check it out. My brother.
yeah.
Casey works on fucking race cars.
Something
and shit.
can't be like the right size or something. 'cause
No,
there's
it's
gotta
all
be
the
some
right
sort of
size. I think
rub.
it's something to do with the electrical
Could be.
sensors to activate
The
the brakes. 'Cause
ABS
they'll
sensor?
just grind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had something with my Pontiac actually. There was a look to see if there was a warranty on it.
It's not.
No,
Dude, I'm so impatient that fucking when I got my Mustang, when I was shopping for my Mustang, we went to Ford in Lamar's, Ford Jensen. Because like if you want a Mustang, you go to Ford. If you want a Camaro, you go to Chevy. You want a fucking Nissan
Wait,
GTR, you go to Nissan.
If you want a Ford Mustang, you go to Ford.
you want what I'm saying is like you wouldn't expect
Oh fuck!
you wouldn't
Wait,
expect to
wait.
go to
Wait,
fucking,
wait,
wait.
wait.
Listen
So
to
if
this,
you go,
listen to
if you
this,
want
no.
a Chevy Camaro, you have to go to Chevy.
No, I went to
Wait.
Ford and they're
Wait,
like, you
is
might
that
wanna,
why I can't
Wait.
find a Ford
I
at
went to
Chevy?
Shut the fuck up!
wait, is it actually a Mustang or is it a pony?
So I go to Ford and they're like, your best bet might honestly be going over to Total. And I'm like, are you serious? I'd expect to go to Ford. So I go back over to Ford and
Or total.
no, go back over to Ford after I went over to Total because like they couldn't
So-
find nothing in the
So you went to
systems.
Ford and got a 4-cylinder?
So I went to Ford and they tried selling me on their Camaro, but I'm like, I don't really want this fucking trash ass Camaro because it's base model, leather, like not even leather seats, no nice fucking shit that none of
How
my
many cylinders did it have?
4
Wah wah wah.
trash rims and everything. All right, so I'm at fucking Ford and we found me personally searched for a Ford Mustang across Iowa, found one out there by Davenport, and I thought that almost every dealer can do this thing called a dealer trade, right? Everybody knows what dealer trade is.
Yes.
So the fucking I talked to the sales manager here at fucking.
I'm not a decade older than
So
you.
I talked to the sales manager. We call up in Davenport, and the guy in Davenport's like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna sell my Mustang to Ford and Lamar's, but you can drive your truck that has a transmission going out of it, 500 miles one way." Pick the car up and maybe potentially give you what Ford and Lamar's is offering me. They were offering me $17,000. They may offer me 17. They may give me less. I'm like, I'm not taking the risk. I'm not spending because this is at the height when gas prices is like $4.50 a gallon in a fucking truck. I'm not gonna go spend $500 in gas to potentially tell me I can't get this car. So why aren't you dealer trading? And I wasn't talking at this point. It was the sales manager, my mom, because my mom's bought like $2 million worth of vehicles in her life. And I literally got to the point where this guy was being like such a dick. I got on the mic and I'm like, listen here, motherfucker. I know you can do a deal or trade. Ford, because I'm a big Ford guy. Ford tells you that you are allotted so many Mustangs per year and they break it down per quarter. So I know that Mustang, it's fucking December right now, motherfucker. You're not going to sell that Mustang to me. But what I am going to tell you is that you're not going to sell that Mustang at least until March. And even then, this car's been sitting on your lot for 3 months. You're not going to sell it to me. You're not selling it at all. Hung up on them. He was being super disrespectful, and once he like, because like I told him I was in the army and stuff, he's like, since you're in the army, you're not supposed to be disrespectful. And I'm like, oh wait, buddy, we are very disrespectful and very crude and rude. I am gonna about to blow your ass up. Like I got heated, dude. I got heated like Tory.
So you got this passionate about a 4-cylinder?
Yes.
Imagine if it was an 8-cylinder.
It still beats walking, bitch.
Hey, I work a block, not even a block away.
So do I. I probably work less than you do.
Yeah,
For my
Yeah,
apartment.
we know you work less than me.
No, I work probably more than you. But I work less distance.
Your 4-cylinders.
I'm working right now, bitch. Are you working?
I'm working on the podcast.
That's not.
Your 4-cylinders are still a lot faster than my Lamborghinis.
Yeah, true. I still got a car. It just doesn't brake very well.
That's like Casey's blue truck. I got a truck. It just can't take right-handed turns very well. You got to fucking semi-turn this bitch because it's lifted 12 inches. It's got a Bluetooth transmission.
It's a quarter.
I make my own fate. Harvey Dent bullshit.
Is that my tip for the night? Oh, I can't catch.
Your kid's name's Iverson,
Yeah.
and you can't play basketball?
Shoots outside Jays. Can't hit anything inside the paint.
She loves basketball.
Dude, I was playing 2K today, dude.
I don't want to talk about 2K.
Dude, it's only the greatest game.
It's the
ever
worst.
made.
It is kind of fun, but I feel like you need like somebody to walk you through with it, like to like show you certain attributes. to
I
make
don't
you better.
care enough about basketball to learn the rules. So you know all those turnovers I was posting in the chat?
You got none of them.
Hey,
No, I'm telling you the turnovers that I did.
do you know how many people don't like war that play Call of Duty?
I love war. With this,
Dude, you want to know why I
pussy.
joined the army? The legitimate reason.
So he could buy a Charger, but he ended up buying a 4-cylinder Mustang.
Stop
So he
it.
could be disrespectful to that auto dealer.
It's gonna sound very psychopathic.
He wanted to blow some ass up.
my legitimate reason. One of my legitimate reasons was just so I could go over and kill people.
You might have been right about him being a psychopath, Rob.
Dude, I found about this new rule called.
Touch of the Tism.
I found about this new rule today called the Danny DeVito rule. So if you're watching a movie and you're guessing or wondering if the main character is a psychopath, switch out the actor for Danny DeVito, and if Danny DeVito makes him more of a psychopath, he already was a psychopath. It's called the Danny DeVito rule. I just found out about this.
Danny DeVito's not a psychopath, though.
But imagine Danny DeVito playing the character that you're thinking is a psychopath, and he makes it psychopathic. It's like, damn, that's kind of weird. He already was weird.
The main way to tell that someone's a psychopath or not is their lack of emotion.
So, like Mr. Grey from the 50 Shades of Grey, he's a psychopath.
Who?
The guy from 50 Shades of Grey.
Never read, never watched.
Dude, I read a
Yeah,
chapter.
we're not horny housewives that
chapter.
our husband only fucks his missus.
Not a chapter.
Why
I
is
didn't
this
read a
always our
chapter.
go-back?
I read a
Sex.
page. I read a page of 50 Shades of Grey when I was like in 8th grade. One page. And I'm like, this shit way too fucking like stimulated or making me stimulated or whatnot as a
Bro.
book compared to the movie.
Bro, that shit is vanilla and fucked up. It's just controlling. It's not even BDSM.
But you can be very more descriptive in a book than I feel like you can display it on TV.
He's more of a narcissist. Like,
Yeah,
I haven't read the books.
He's a narcissist predator,
Yeah.
like piece of shit. Is
I've
what
never
he
watched
is.
the movie.
A psychopath is a lot different because it seemed like
I think
what
you're
I
thinking
know,
of sociopath, not
same
psych-
thing. They're the same
Psychopath
thing.
and sociopath are
The
different.
only difference between them is one is born and one is made.
Really? Okay.
Yep. Otherwise, they have basically all the same tendencies.
Sociopath is born, psychopath is made, right?
Other way. Psychopath is born.
So what is Heath Ledger as
But-
the Joker?
but
What is
see,
the Joker?
my biggest thing with the socio versus psychopath is like,
Stop breathing in
how-
the mic.
how can you tell someone is born a specific way? Because it's even with like, well, let's go back to autism. Like,
Yeah.
there's a certain age when that stuff comes out. So like, when everyone be a sociopath?
I think it's definitive on how you react. Because you could be a psychopath or a sociopath and just not react to those intrusive thoughts.
Jeffrey Dahmer was born.
No, he was made because
He was
of
made,
his
yeah.
parents.
Oh, not Jeffrey. Edmund
It's just
Kempers
going
was
back.
born.
It's just going back to our nature versus nurture discussion.
See, and like when you watch these documentaries and stuff like that on these alleged psychopaths or sociopaths, it seems like
Everything's
they were all
dramatized,
made. It's just
yeah.
how much they dig into their childhood where it all began. Like
Yeah.
each one of these motherfuckers had something where like there was a turning point where all of a sudden they just flipped. and,
Yeah,
like,
Dahmer
snapped.
is when he was 18 or something. He killed that guy.
So
at
there's
his
this guy
grandma's
named
house.
Edmund
I was
Kempers.
reading all about him because I started watching the first or second episode. I was watching the first episode.
Is it good?
Dude, my girlfriend knows all about this shit.
I don't like. It's hard for me to stay focused on TV anymore because I'm just like, oh, there's so much shit I need to be doing on my phone.
I just
Woe
want to
is
watch
me.
it because it's got the dude from American Horror Story in it.
Yeah.
Yep. That dude's a
Evan
legend.
Peters collecting
There you
serial
go.
killer roles like they're Infinity Stones.
Yep.
No, fucking, my girlfriend's like, because she's going to school for like forensic science or forensic analysis and all that shit. And she loves serial killers. So, like, she knows all about a lot of them. And
she is a basic white girl and gentrifying herself.
I don't know what gentrifying really means. But no, she's going to school, so she has to study, like, killers and stuff. So, like, she has to do papers in her, like, college classes.
Fun fact is she doesn't have to do that.
That's just her go-to.
And, so I was researching this guy named Edmund Kempers. And this motherfucker killed his grandma and his grandpa. So he killed his grandma when he was, I don't know, like 12. And then killed his grandpa because his grandpa was coming home and he didn't want him to find out that he killed his grandma. Got sent to a fucking mental institute. He had an IQ of 145 that he convinced after 2 years that he was fully rehabilitated. And while he was in the institute, he was working on other people's prognosis in the institute for them, telling, like, he was so smart. He was giving them the prognosis of what was wrong and everything.
That's
And
usually how it goes. That's the main reason that they study these
this guy needs to
motherfuckers.
stop doing what he's doing right now.
Yeah, that's the main reason that they study them is
And he
because
killed-
even like who was it's not maybe it was Dahmer. Yeah, even Dahmer was sitting there helping them like solve other like murders and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
One of the biggest crazy ones that I still can't wrap my head around is the Zodiac killer bullshit.
Oh, we'll never know who the Zodiac was.
Ted Cruz.
Who?
Ted Cruz.
Who's Ted Cruz?
The politician.
I thought it was a politician.
You know who also another thing we'll never know? DB. The fuck-
Big stinky
DB,
man.
he's the pilot who stole like a shit ton of money in Las Vegas, flew a airplane.
The catch
DB
22.
DB something. DB.
Was it? Are you talking about the catch 22 guy?
No, the movie
Yeah.
where like he robbed a place and he flew an airplane and jumped out of it and they're still missing treasure.
Oh yeah, the fucking Up Shit's Creek.
Yeah, up Shit's Creek without a paddle.
Wrong way? No, hold on.
DB
Fletcher.
Cooper.
Cooper. DB Cooper.
That's wild. I believe that shit happened.
Oh, yeah.
Because he had a car station.
I believe you happened, and I hate it.
I hate it too. Stems back to my dad on accident.
God damn it. Why?
Is that why you joined the army?
Fucking
Was that your
daddy
turning
issues.
point, Nathan?
No, I've been wanting to join the army. I wanted to be a sniper since I was like 5.
Isn't that like the
He
hardest?
watched a Chris Kyle movie and he's like,
When I was 5?
He watched Shooter.
Yeah.
Nah, I just always wanted to join the army and be a sniper since I was like 5 years old.
I wanted to snipe you in the face.
I'll snipe you in the face with my dick. You thought?
Bitch ass.
I keep this shit on lock. I got a chastity belt on right now.
We have it. We saw them at the shop. Chastity cages.
I had a buddy who got a.
Penis pump?
I don't remember if it was honorably or dishonorably discharged. He also wanted to be a sniper, and they had a building, however many like yards out. That they told him like, all right, clear the building. And he didn't have a sniper, but he had something that had like a noob tube on it. So the dude just fucking aims the noob tube, blast the building.
A grenade launcher?
Yeah, and they're like, that's not what we like meant by clear the building. Like you were supposed to
My
go
boss told me
down
to go rest.
and clear
What?
the building.
My boss told me to go rest.
Tell your boss. to
Shout
go
out King.
King
My
Kong.
boss is in the chat. I'm off tomorrow, King.
But yeah, it's called a grenade launcher. An
Yeah.
M320 grenade launcher. It's not a noob tube. There's not one man army. Fucking
Yeah, that thing that goes thump.
it does. So fucking I slept my entire shift away last night at work, and Jordan was like, "How the fuck did you sleep?" And I'm like, "I've mastered the skill of sleeping with so much noise and sleeping in any position possible." We were at Nick at Night. It's called Nick at Night, and basically you low crawl probably about 500 yards while they're shooting fucking not ray tracing, fucking there's like
Tracer bullets.
bullets over your head by M249 Bravos.
All right,
over
grenade launcher.
There is grenade launchings going over by you, but you have to like go through this maze and shit. And fucking, we're probably like 100 yards away. We got our fucking rucksacks on the ground, and we got our helmets behind our head, and we're just sleeping while. It's just you just drown it
a
out.
live fire exercise.
It was.
All I can ever think about is stormtroopers when they say that. This is a live fire exercise, and then he shoots dude in the head.
It's been a while since I've
Hey,
seen
Farva.
Stormtroopers. Wait, you said Stormtroopers?
Yeah.
What movie am I thinking of?
Or no,
Super Troopers?
Oh, Super Troopers. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Hey Farva, what's that one
no,
restaurant?
not Super Troopers.
Stormship
Stormship Troopers. Yeah.
There's so many trooper movies. It's stupid.
Which one's Stormship Troopers?
The
It's like the
alien one
parody.
with the bugs.
Yeah,
and the
that's what I
brain
thought
bugs?
you were
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's like, this is a live fire exercise. And you're like, that's the weirdest way to say that, but okay. And then the dude falls because his helmet he takes his helmet off. The other guy falls back and blows the dude's head off. Great image in cinematic history.
Oh, you better.
Yeah,
give
no,
me, like, 2
Nathan,
of
you
those.
fat piece of shit.
Give me. Can I have 2, Rob?
Connor
There's only
can.
3 in there.
Connor can.
There's only 3 in there. I'm just taking 1 then. As long as it's not yellow. Oh,
Give
yeah.
me all of. You can't have one.
Share equally.
He just felt so fucking hurt.
This is an equal partnership. He said.
Hey,
That
Farva,
proper 12 is still in my cabinet. That I saw it the other day. I was like, what the fuck is that? Oh, that's the alcohol.
Where's your cigars, Nathan?
Yeah, where's that scar that we have? That we
It's gone. It's covered in dog shit.
Oh my god.
They're already dog turds. They
Do you
look like
smoke-
dog
Do you
turds.
smoke in here?
No.
You don't smoke in your house? Let me get that vape. My shit's out.
Is this out?
No, my chew's out.
Let him hit yours. Yours hits better.
What do you mean it hits better?
I think it's way better than mine.
Vapor Esso. What is this?
Vaporesso.
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 Is this gonna be espresso flavored?
No, it's just a brand of the.
Is that 60 milligrams? Oh yeah, he's gonna be feeling that.
Give me yours, bitch.
Hit this one.
I can taste the salt.
Mine has a little bit of 60 milligram in it. It's 60 and 30.
So it's like a 45.
Yeah, 60 is way too much by itself.
You just suck.
I only do 60, Nick. Go ahead.
Oh my good God.
Yeah, and I don't vape. I took my first water pipe hit the other day.
Dude, sometimes after
You
I
can
take
call
a-
it a bong on the podcast.
Okay, fuck. I was at the
Wait.
store and I'm like, I had a water bong the other day, and
Sure,
he's
it's
like,
a water pipe.
and I was at Mitchell's and I didn't know anything about clearing. It was dirty water
Did you
from
milk it?
milk. What's that mean?
You make the pipe super milky looking with
Oh.
smoke.
Did I leave it like that?
Before you clear it, you go. Did it get super white?
I
and
might
then
have. I
pull
don't
it?
know what I all did. Fucking Mitchell ended up doing a couple hits off it. He had to clear it for me. But I had a lot. I felt like I took way too big of a hit.
Do you remember Gio?
Yeah.
Dude, I remember his first bong hit was legendary, bro.
He threw up, didn't he? I thought he threw
Almost.
Up. Oh, yeah.
He was sitting there, first time, and like it was our buddies, and it had like 5 different attachments on it, and we handed
Oh,
to him.
AJ's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were sitting there, and he
I
picks
rip
it
that
up.
thing all the time. I was like, this is great.
Yeah, and he like our buddy who's never hit one before looks at it. He's like, "What is this, man? Fucking Legos?" And we're like, "Bro, just hit it." He starts hitting it, dude. He's just going to town for like ever.
He had a
And then-
reclaim catch. He had he had an ash catcher.
There was like 7 different
Yeah, he had
percolators
a
on
down
it.
stem. He had so this was in the day before like percolators and shit were in the pipe. They were
No, there was 3 in it.
Yeah, but you could buy. But this was the attachments were from the days before that.
Yeah.
So you could buy attachments that had percolators on them, and then also an ash catcher, so you would never get Scooby snacks in the actual piece itself. Just the, it was.
So this thing like came down, it like went up and like came off to the side and like just kept like looping into all these different pieces. And he hits it, he fills the whole thing just smoke, just pure white. All of a sudden, my other buddy, who's high as fuck, is sitting there. He sees him. He's like, he's not clearing it. Like, he doesn't say anything. He just goes, beep, and he pulls it out. All of a sudden, he clears it. Just, he stands up and goes Super Saiyan, just starts yelling, just, ah! And smoke is just barreling out. He's standing there for like 5 minutes just yelling, run straight to the bathroom.
His body's eliminating smoke.
Everyone's just sitting there dying, and like we just go back to doing what we're doing. We're like, oh, he's probably gonna throw up. About 30 to 45 minutes go by, and we're like, is he okay? We go, and he's like, I don't think I'm okay, guys.
He didn't green out though, did he?
He came out. He was fine eventually.
No, he
but-
didn't green out.
No,
No.
he's just smoked a shitload of weed before though. You mostly only smoked blunts.
Yep.
Dude,
With,
so I took
I mean, me and
Mitchell's.
AJ used to go do fucking bong rips at my apartment or his between every class.
Yep.
Remember when me?
Dude, I could not do afternoon classes. Like, this is why I almost failed electronics, is because by the time like 6 p.m. rolled around, I had done like 3 or 4 cruises, went to Shane and AJ and
Yeah.
smoked there. Fucking, I'd show up.
Shane's in Korea.
I saw that.
He's
Yeah.
in Korea now doing a bunch of business shit for audio.
No, so I took Mitch's, and obviously there's the little fucking catch that has the weed and shit in it. So I light it, and I don't have a whole lot of lung capacity left, so there's still a little bit left in the thing, in the chamber or whatnot, and fucking Mitch had to clear it for me. But I exhaled all of it out, and my throat felt like I just got back from a Bring Me the Horizon fucking concert. Fucking, I just drank a shit ton of alcohol, and I had acid reflux all at the same time. And my throat was just on fire. I'm like, why does this hurt so much?
But you felt so good, huh?
I passed out within like a half hour. I was also mad tired too, so like it just spedified the tiredness.
I thought you never got tired, Nathan.
There's some times when Nathan gets tired. I've also gone like 5 days without Adderall, so that attributes to a lot right now.
Why 5 days?
So I forgot to take it Friday before work, which is stupid because I leave it in my car so I don't forget about it. But I go all the way up the little fucking tunnel, clock in, get to my locker, and it's, at that point I'm already climbed like 4 staircases and I'm already fucking dying. And I'm like, fuck, I forgot to take it. I don't want to walk all the way back down, so I gotta wait till lunch break if I want to take it. But I'm like, it's lunch at this point, which is like 2 a.m. I don't want to stay up all day, but I damn near do anyways even when I'm on it.
Dude, I used to remember coming in late in the freezer. That'd be the worst, because like it'd be like I'd have to clock in at 4:45.
Yeah.
I get there like 4:40 and have to run up all those stairs.
We gotta clock in at 4:55.
4:55.
Yeah. So I always try to clock in around 4:40 to 4:42. So fucking, I'm not about to walk all the way back downstairs and all that shit. So I forgot it Friday. Didn't work Saturday and worked Sunday. Forgot it on Sunday. Forgot it yesterday, and then I just didn't take it today. Well, yeah.
You guys want to rail lines right now?
You can't rail lines of my Adderall.
I have my own Adderall.
Is yours IR or XR?
Instant release.
Oh, it's IR. That's the powder form, right?
It's the
Like the
orange.
pill. That's XR.
No, it's the orange pill, like Pressy.
Yeah, mine's
They're
mine's
all-
caps. Or is it capsule? Go show me what the fuck you talking about, because mine's orange
I'm
too.
not showing my illegal narcotics on
Just
live
stand
on
over
the
there.
internet.
He has a prescription, everybody.
I have a prescription. Dude, I was at fucking family table one day just fucking spitting M&M bars next to some 70-year-olds who I was like fucking tweaking out of my mind. And I wasn't on Adderall at this time. I just had really bad ADHD. And I'm just spitting Nat by Eminem because it just dropped to Mitchell and fucking Connor over here. And they're like, holy shit, fucking Nathan needs to slow the fuck down. And I about got hit by a train that morning too.
We talked about this in the first episode
Did
of
we?
the podcast, too.
I was gone that day, dude.
Oh, yeah. I forgot, yeah, he had 3 gummies that day.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Are you going to take a gummy on when we go down to Omaha? Or are you going to wait till we get back to take a gummy? Robert,
For
you
Kevin
coming?
Gates?
Huh?
For Kevin Gates?
We're not going to Kevin Gates. We're going to drink, go to a house, play, and we might take a gummy. Do you want to take a gummy?
Probably not for my first time doing it again. It'd probably just be like on the pod or like just the boys chilling.
Yeah, I think we need to do it on the pod. I think we all just need to do drugs on the pod every time.
We have to
NyQuil chicken.
If we do
NyQuil chicken.
If we do like an edible or something on the pod, it has to be a day that I don't work the next day. So like today, I don't work tomorrow. So it would have to be perfect time right now because I can sleep it off tomorrow and I'm not at fucking work. No, don't do what you're doing. Don't do what you're doing.
Irish goodbye.
Don't do what you're doing. Don't do what you're doing.
Yeah, if you do some NyQuil chicken, you're probably gonna want a day off from work the next day. Depending. I'll be the lab rat. Dude.
I'm about to
I'll
put
try
my
it.
dick in your mouth for
I'm
free.
gonna put my dick in a bag of burritos.
Covered in Doritos, eating some Cheetos, methamphetamine on the
Hey.
Roclitos.
You forgot the Fritos.
What are these? Let me see the bottle.
Don't be a
Let me see the
mosquito.
Let me see
They're
the
not
bottle.
near as potent.
Thirsty. I think I need a hot Rito.
250 for the whole bottle?
They're only 25 a piece. They're just Delta 9.
I'm only taking 2, and I need something to
They're
drink.
just Delta 9. I don't have anything. No, take all 3.
I'm not taking all 3.
Don't throw that. I have dogs. They'll eat it. Take all 3.
I'm not taking all 3!
You're a pussy.
You take one.
No, edibles will kill me.
This ain't gonna fuck me up nowhere near as what I did the other day, did it?
So how long we going on the pod today?
This has a horrible taste. It don't taste like root beer. We're an hour 45. I need some water. On your way back in, Rob, can you bring me a glass of water to get rid of the sour root beer taste? Please, Dad? Are you looking for Alex? Is it people or is it those demon ghosts? That's why I don't like apartment buildings like this. I get freaked out.
Man, this thing's brand new. There ain't no hauntings in here yet.
It's like 3 years old, dude.
I haven't heard of anything in the newspaper about these yet.
They kept it quiet because of Adam Brown.
Man, this dude, like he's got real estate all over this town, huh?
He's competing with the Wells. He has fucking downtown fucking the Brown Theater.
All right, so that's what we need to talk about. Listeners,
We live in
throw
a-
us some legitimate business ideas. Legitimate. We need to start a business.
I thought we were doing that shoe and hat cleaning because I'm really good at shoe.
I'm just going to snack on Cheez-Its.
What is this?
Juice.
Oh,
Salt lake juice.
Haram?
50 milligram?
Huh?
50?
Yeah.
Haram?
Put a little in the tanky.
Are those refillable?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
They're the cheapest way, my guy.
Get your own box, Nathan.
Box of what?
Will we get copyrighted for that?
Cheez-Its?
For saying get your own box?
No.
No?
What the fuck
Okay.
is the copyright? Get your own box of?
You never heard the Cheez-Its? Get your own box.
I don't watch TV, so I don't see commercials.
Dude, we're getting old, Rob.
Mhm.
It used to be the thing, like, whenever someone would bust out a thing of Cheez-Its, you'd say, get your own box. Because, like, it was their saying. It was their slogan.
I remember a lot of commercials, but I don't remember that. Perfect question. All right, you have 3 characters. Have you all seen Ben 10?
Nope.
You haven't seen Ben 10?
Nope.
Fucking cocksucker. So, the question was going to be, you have 3 aliens you can pick from to create the ultimate team, and you can't pick the ultimate fucking Ben 10 character. I can't think of what his name is. Mine, I was going to go Ghost, Swamp Fire, and fucking Echo.
Wait, who were these characters?
From Ben 10's Omnitrix?
Oh, yeah.
I'm
That's
going to
what
go
I'm
with
lost.
the Predator, the alien from the movie Alien, and Superman.
So they don't have to be from Ben 10?
He's fucking with you. You've probably never even seen it.
Man, I was about to pick an all-star lineup, man.
I got Kobe Bryant on the fucking 4th.
Goku.
I got
That's all I need. Ultra Instinct.
I got Lord Beerus.
Ultra Instinct is better than Beerus.
You
Do you even watch Super, my guy?
I have not seen Super.
Oh, bro, you gotta watch it.
Is it good? Have you
On-
seen that?
I
honest-
haven't finished it yet.
Honestly, you just have to watch it for Ultra Instinct.
Have you seen
Otherwise,
have you
it's
seen the
a
new
lot
movie?
of filler.
Have you seen that new movie?
Hold on, I can't hear you through the headset no more.
Have you seen the new movie?
No, I haven't. I wanted to go see it in theaters with my son, but yeah,
It looks good. I haven't seen it.
I'm all caught up besides the movie though. I seen the Brawley movie.
Dude, I hate Brawley.
Dude, I love what they did with Brawley though, and how like he's not just like an animal freak anymore. Like he
Alright,
actually
so
has a
this ain't-
conscience now.
This isn't gonna get copyrighted because it's like a creation thing. The perfect sword.
Hey, Sel. Kermit, what's with the sword? Huh? All right. Do me a favor, Sel. Hold this, okay? And read this.
Is this a bridge?
Okay, what's this? It's the name
Huh?
of the sword.
Is this a
You
bridge?
have to say its name out loud in order for it to
Oh.
work or whatever. Okay. Eight, 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 eight.
No, all we can hear is you munching. He couldn't say Excalibur?
He doesn't know how to read. He's 6 years old.
So? Oh yeah, he is an android, huh? All right, so this is the Connor and Stroob podcast now.
No, it is not.
Oh, I thought you muted him.
This is the Nathan Rogan podcast experience.
I muted them the whole time he was showing that fucking video.
Why? I know you muted me, but why did you have to do it during the video?
I feel like when this podcast is all said and done, we're just gonna have a whole blooper reel of you two arguing. It'll be like a 3 to 4 hour long.
I low key
blooper
might
reel.
just go get some boxing gloves to beat the shit out of this guy.
I'm just gonna shoot you.
He's gonna be posted up out his window, like, bring those gloves.
I am the Flash, bitch. You can't shoot me. I wish a motherfucker would. Like Chester Bennington said, put me out of my fucking misery.
You already made that reference today. Stop.
He hasn't heard it.
The pod hasn't heard it.
I think he's just one constant vine that just recycles everything. Like, you're like a parrot. You just recycle everything that your
My
brain
brother
is
has 2
attached.
pet birds.
A touch of the Tism is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, I had a bird one time.
You lived on a farm.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
You're like, I had a bird one time and it just dropped.
Birds aren't real. They're government drones.
Pigeons, not birds.
All
Pigeons.
birds.
All
Birds.
birds.
All birds.
No.
Mechanical bees. What do you think?
Probably. Makes
Real,
sense.
100%.
No.
Should we have mechanical bees?
They already exist.
They do exist?
Yeah.
Kanye wants to come up with this idea.
They
Cognac?
already-
Kanye.
Cognac.
West?
Yeah, Cognac West.
Cognac East.
Dude, so Kanye posted on his Instagram and he's like, I apologize for London. Y'all lost your queen. I lost my queen too. And there's a photo of him just like slumped over like this. He's like, after he posted, he's like, I lost my queen too. And it's like, damn, that shit kind of depressing. Because like as a father, after like all the shit said and done in like 6 years, because it's probably been like quite.
Kanye is a fucking absolute psychopath.
I mean, I'm not saying he's not, but there's got to be at least some sort of normal human in him of like feeling sad and depressed. Like you don't have your kids no more. You don't have
He
nobody to
did
come home.
that, though.
I get that, but there's still got to be a point of like coming to terms and realization like, fuck, I really fucked everything up.
It's not really that he did it. He got into a situation where he was with a woman who made almost as much money as him. She never needed him.
No.
So, like,
She never
he
needed
wants.
anybody.
He's always, since his first record, Since he got signed to fucking
Rockefeller.
Yeah, since he got signed to Rockefeller, he thought he was the best thing to ever happen to music.
He was at one point.
He is
Like,
College
the
dropout.
most narcissistic person I think I've ever seen.
yeah, once he got away from the music and was like,
Started
Once he
branding.
became,
and-
once he was a celebrity and not like a musician anymore.
because like my thing was like, what made him famous was like he rapped for the common person. Like he had that like freestyle. It was more of a spoken word where he talked about like
The struggle.
Why- yeah,
he
why-
talked about he was a working class person.
yeah, and he's like, why do I work so hard to get this Gucci belt to impress you guys? Like that should not be what the culture's about.
Yeah.
And then all of a
Yeah.
sudden he's like, I'm gonna release these shitty ass shoes that should cover
I think
real
I showed
shoes
you
and
about
charge
that.
you like $300 for them. Like
yeah.
yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx. out here.
Gentrification.
Dude, that is your fuck. I'm gonna put you in my contacts as Rob the gentrifier because that's all
I'm
he
not a
fucking says.
gentrifier though.
That's all you say. Your favorite word is gentrify or gentrification.
Tonight it is.
Well, stop being a bigot, Nathan.
I'm about to bigot my big dick in his face.
Stop being a colonizer, Nathan. Call you colonizer, Nate.
Colonizer Connor.
Yeah, you do be colonizing them.
As long as you change it
You
to
got 4 fucking kids.
as long as you change it to colonizer.
the colon pulverizer.
Yeah, I like it.
We got the colon pulverizer Connor, who sticks his bag in he sticks his dick in a bag of burritos covered in Doritos.
I stick my dick in a bag of burritos.
That should be our new saying.
I gotta clip that.
I stick my dick in a bag of burritos.
So, guys, how popular do you think our podcast is gonna be?
I give it.
Shut the
I give
fuck-
it 6 months.
I stick my dick in a bag of burritos. I stick my dick in a bag of burritos.
Covered in Doritos.
There we go. You're welcome. Here. Mike Wells.
Alex.
I stick my dick in a bag of burritos.
Alex.
Whoa. Whoa.
Why are you recording? Get my voice up now. Oh. Hello?
Alex, you're not here, but you're still here.
It's actually still like this is how
Whoa.
long it is.
Whoa.
Why are you recording? Oh, it's not picking my voice up now. Oh. Hello?
And that was it.
He's still here with us.
Where's my vape?
Mike Wells.
Mike Wells. Where's my vape?
And a dick a bag of burritos.
I stick my dick in a bag of burritos.
So when we play the sound clips, can they hear the sound clips?
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I can do it here too, where they can't hear it.
Can we dial?
A burrito.
Watch, when we blow up, the whole town of Lamar is gonna be like, why do they keep saying Mike Wells?
Can we dial phone a friend?
Yeah. Who do we want to call?
Matt.
Should we call Alex?
Call Matt, dude. If his brother's in town, you know he's awake. He's doing shit with his brother.
Yeah, call him.
Okay.
Call Matt.
When
Call-
Matt don't answer, call Alex.
I swear to God, if we go to like his automated like Google Assistant thing again. Hot dogs.
Hot diggity dog.
This is so cool. Technology.
It's gonna go to that Google Duo thing,
Mhm.
and then you gotta wait for it.
Matt.
Call Bubs.
Matt. Answer your phone.
Do you have Bubs' number?
Google Fi subscriber
Wait,
you have
hold on,
called
hold on,
is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
I stick my dick in a bag of burritos.
I stick my dick in a bag of Doritos.
Hot dogs.
All right, now call Alex. He'll probably answer.
Dude, we're just dropping all these inside jokes, and all of our viewers are probably like, what are they talking about?
And where the fuck is his vape at?
Hello.
Hey!
Hey. We want to welcome you on the Raw Dog or Die podcast.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're still a guest on the cast, my guy.
On the cast without being on the cast.
You're live on stream right now too.
Let's figure this.
Check the YouTube page.
Check my Snapchat story.
Swipe up on it.
Swipe up, daddy.
Go sub to the OnlyFans.
Cal commented. He said, "Go get rest, lab."
Did he?
Yeah, him and Mike from Creating Better Days both commented, and Dylan.
On the
The YouTube chat.
live stream?
Yeah, the live stream YouTube.
Okay.
Can you hear Nathan?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Lit.
What about Connor? Can you hear Connor?
Hey, pretty.
Yep.
Hey, so
This
Alex,
is actually fucking cool.
Alex, so I got a question for you.
What up?
Are you gonna come over to play 2K with me and Rob tonight?
Tonight?
Yeah, we're playing 2K. Teaching Rob.
Dude, I woke up at 8:30 p.m.
Started shitting on me all day.
Did you actually, Rob?
Yeah.
And all he did was
Damn, bro.
I got up at 8 p.m., rolled out of bed at 8:30, went and set up the podcast and the live stream.
and then immediately started taking a shit on me.
Oh,
all
yeah,
night.
I've been shitting on Nathan. I've just been calling
Thank
him
God, bro.
a touch of the tism.
Nathan's the reason I'm not there. I think Nathan's the reason everybody's quitting the podcast.
Yeah.
I think we should just kick him
It's
off.
just going to be Nathan in a fucking alley crying. It's going to...
You know what? This is my Irish goodbye.
Nathan.
How are you getting home, buddy?
The keys to my car are on the counter.
Don't get
Connor,
pulled
I'll come
over.
get you.
You should come to the podcast with us. We still have a whole other microphone and headset set up.
Bruh.
I stick my... No, he's on the cast right now.
Yeah, but in person is gonna be cooler. We can touch his
No,
dick.
he's right here.
We can touch his dick.
He's here with us.
Hey, question for
Me
you.
and Rob
What-
have to go to the gym at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
question for you. What is your lowest cost to suck a dick?
To suck a dick, bro?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think if you say no to, like, anything less than $1,000, I wouldn't do it. But I honestly think you're a bad businessman if you think $1,000 could change my life right now, probably.
Thank you, buddy.
Connor won't stop clapping. These are microphones. God, he's so fucking... A touch of the tism has made it back his way into the podcast. We're changing the name. A touch of tism. Yeah.
I feel like we'll get canceled, bro.
Fine. I'm here for it.
We're not Joe Rogan. We're not
yeah.
hard like that.
Yeah, no. Connor's $30K.
30 grand.
Mine was 1,000, and then I
Sorry,
changed
I'm
it to
on a podcast right now.
$1,647.23.
I'm gonna put you on speaker so my boy can be on the podcast.
See, my thing for like the 30 grand is you have to start high. Like if you go in there saying, "Yeah, I'll suck your dick for $1,000," they're gonna be like, "All right, well, will you do it for 5?"
No, you just don't. You don't.
I could get this. I could get the starting high, but I'm saying no.
His bottom dollar
to
is $1,000.
Like $1,000. Like if somebody's like $1,000, low highest dollar, I'm like, all right, fuck it. Otherwise, you're a bad businessman.
I think my bottom is still 30. I can't go lower than 30,000.
I think my bottom dollar is nothing. $0, 0 cents.
Dick.
I
What
would.
would you suck dick? To suck dick, what would it cost? Like
Like I would need
a
to like
realistic number. I think a bad businessman is $1,000. I think $1,000 changes somebody's life.
$1,000 ain't changing my life.
I think $1,600 is my bottom dollar, but I would start off at like $4,500.
But see, if
because
you
I could
wanna-
buy a whole ass car for $4,500.
I'm thinking 10 grand.
Okay, my
would
buddy
be-
says he's at 25 grand.
What the fuck?
Yeah, see, he knows what's up.
So what if Ryan Reynolds walks in the
They're
door,
all
that's
on their
free.
own headsets
Throws-
with a
I'm
microphone
paying
so we
him.
can hear them all.
throws
right.
$5 grand on the counter, and
For
he's
Ryan-
like, "Let's suck my cock, $5,000."
if he puts the
They literally
Deadpool
called me
costume
off
on,
their
it's
podcast.
free.
See, that's not $30K.
But it's Ryan Reynolds. This is a different stipulation.
That's-
It's not 30 gay
yeah.
either, right?
30K.
Do you still have the "Where's my vape" button?
Mike Wells.
Oh God, it came through my phone.
I stick my dick in a bag of burrito. Where's my vape?
Whoa.
Wow.
Why you
Mike Wells.
No, if Ryan
Where's
Reynolds
my
came in
vape?
right now and he put like 25 grand, I'd be like,
Jake, don't
you
be
can have that
yourself.
25 grand back. I'm paying you to suck your dick. I'd pay
How much
Ryan.
are you sucking Mike Wells' dick for?
None.
Oh,
None.
Oh,
For one, I don't know what Mike looks like, but I'm
he
sure
looks like Connor.
does he?
Yeah,
Well, I'm asking.
has
Kind of,
hair.
but older.
yeah, just
I'm-
a little bit more.
Do you
than you.
do you think his wife puts out?
Cheryl? No, she's a crazy.
So then I'm immediately starting off at 250,000 because he's got that money. And he probably hasn't had a dick,
Okay.
he hasn't had a blowjob in forever, so he's probably like, fuck.
He
I
has
can-
that money. You think he hasn't had a blowjob in forever? You think you're smoking dicks?
Yeah, I think he's literally paying everybody in Lamar's to blow him.
Well, then perfect reason to pay me. $250K.
$10. All the tweakers. Can I get 1 for 7, 2
$10
for 12, or 2 for 10?
Can I get a 2 for 10?
Jesus Christ! You raised prices in my 2 days off.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think Mike Wells could pay. I'd start off at 250, but if he works his way down to 80, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd still do it for 80 grand.
Hey,
for Mike
dude,
Wells.
Dude,
Go put that
you
back in
said
my car.
$1,000 earlier.
Mike
Nathan.
Wells, but not the average person has fucking that much
Spend
money.
$10.
So like Mike Wells, I know I can take advantage of
What?
him.
No, I'm bringing with.
But what if he knows it's
Hey, you
your
guys
first
are
time?
He don't know that.
You ain't never sucked dick before?
I'm not ever gonna unless I get paid.
Connor. Alex, Connor, we're going to raise $300 a person, and then we'll get Jake to raise $100, and he's going to suck all our dicks.
No,
No, you
that's
didn't.
raising the
You
price.
didn't.
You
No.
said how much does it cost to suck a dick? A dick, not 4 dicks.
We're gonna get a
it's, we're
GoFundMe.
gonna
This
engulf
ain't
all our dicks
this ain't
together.
cumulative.
Okay, you're sucking Alex's dick.
Connor
then.
called-
I'll suck Alex's dick.
We're gonna get a Kickstarter going.
Alex,
so
can you at least
suck
take a
our dicks.
shower beforehand?
Alex
though?
is
Order for all 4 of our
just so
dicks.
you know, Alex's name in our register system is called the tripod. That
gotta-
man is hanging fucking schmeat.
You better have a shower.
Why?
Before I suck
Every
it,
week
though.
on the fucking podcast, this is what we talk about.
You got a
Because you got a
kickstand,
big
bro?
ass dick, my guy.
You got a kickstand?
He's got
It's
that
a
Tommy Lee.
tripod.
He's
It's
got that
all
Tommy
even.
Lee.
That's
gig.
how long it is.
So when you get tired of like standing, you just lean forward.
He doesn't need to lean.
Yeah.
It's the same length. He has to unroll it.
But I'm just saying, weight distribution. He can just
Dude,
lean
I
on
gotta
it.
tuck
But
it
a
in my
tripod
socks so the
is
tip's
all
always
it
right,
looks.
which is 2 different
A
colors.
kickstand is like he has to lean.
Oh, you
over.
got a two-toner?
He's got Tommy Lee's dick.
It actually is 2 tones.
Dude, if he
Wanna
were
see a
to
picture?
if Alex were
It
to
is,
play
Jake, look.
He's at Sherwin-Williams
Jake,
right
look.
now.
if Alex were to
He's
play in
showing
the
his
NFL,
roommate his dick right
It's
now.
like, look, it's 2 tones, man.
if Alex were to play in the NFL, he would have to take Viagra and he would have an on-field advantage for running with 3 legs.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a third
Performance-enhancing
stiff arm.
drugs. Performance-enhancing drugs. That's
Jake,
what I'm
let's
calling.
go.
He's taking.
Guys,
Trent.
we're fixing my car on the podcast.
How much
right
milk
now.
did he drink growing up?
What's wrong with your car? Are you
A
finally
fuck ton.
resetting the
Every
battery?
night I drank milk. I swear to God.
Careful. Camera.
I was a milk whore.
He's just taking.
Hey, stop it.
Coco, go lay down, baby. Go lay down. Go.
Why the fuck am I getting in my car?
All right. Well, at least you made it on the last little bit of the cast.
Oh, you guys are getting off?
I don't know.
Probably not. I'm gonna see if I can get my girlfriend to call in.
Nathan.
I'll call in, bro.
Hey,
I'll stay. Why did it do that? Why did it do that?
Is he fixing your fucking radio finally?
Yes.
what's wrong with your radio?
Hell
Why
yeah.
did it do that?
It's because this a sensor or like a fucking electrical thing. All right. We love you. Bye.
Love you, Tree Pod.
Oh. Okay, bye.
Well, come on the cat. This is what happens when you rather farm
He
than hang
hung
with the
up.
boys.
He hung up, not Alex.
He's like, oh, okay, bye.
He was out here farming, and he was playing Farming Simulator in real life and couldn't make it to the podcast. While fucking Matt's out here eating hot dog sandwiches.
Man, you know what's actually kind of a fun game? Mechanic Simulator.
I didn't know that was a game.
Car mechanic simulator, whatever, on the Switch.
Yeah, it's on. I played it on PS5. It was a free monthly game.
Yeah, it's on the Switch too.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
It's on PC.
I actually like learned some stuff about cars. I'm like, oh, that's what that part is called.
An alternator, head gasket.
Turbo.
I knew what an alternator was. I know what a head gasket
Remember
is.
when you first bought your car?
and the
ARP
alternator
studs.
went out?
Yeah, and
Yep.
I had to fix it.
And you were
Yeah, I
getting
had-
so mad, breaking my tools.
Dude, you want to hear a story? So
You're
I
like,
had,
you're not a mechanic unless you break your tools.
so I
I
had
don't remember that, but okay, that makes sense. That's,
when you, if you can't get it back on, you just torque it.
So Connor, you remember my truck I had, right?
I was so pissed.
You remember my truck I had, my Silverado?
Yeah.
So fucking, I needed an alternator for it because it went out, and I drove it from.
Wait, why would you need an alternator for it if it went out?
It was going out, like it wouldn't hold charge. It was draining my battery.
But then you would just need an alternator because it goes out.
I got a new. Listen to the fucking story we're asking.
I don't think
questions.
an alternator like slowly goes out. It just dies.
Yeah, I know. but so like, So your alternator charges your battery while you drive.
Right.
So it's not.
I
always,
stick my dick in a bag of
your
burritos.
Your alternator isn't always on. It kicks on and kicks off.
Right. Once
So
the
it
battery
wasn't. It wasn't recharging the battery. So I was only using the power that my battery had. So it's not a long lasting fucking.
So
charge.
you were just charging your battery every time you needed to go somewhere?
No. So it was go on and off and it wouldn't kick back on. So I drove from my mom's house out here to fucking Lamar's and I make
That's
it.
assault, brother.
and I make it to Bob's and Subway. And fucking my entire truck's
Which was it, Bob's or Subway?
Well, Bob's is off on the right. Subway's right here. I made it to that light right there. And fucking it was green. And as soon as I'm rounding the corner, my power steering went out, ABS went out, everything was going out. And fucking I'm like manually steering my truck into fucking O'Reilly's. And I have to take the fucking alternator out in the O'Reilly's parking lot. Bring it in, have them test it, give me a new alternator for free, and then fucking
For free?
Yeah, because I just bought this alternator like 3 weeks prior, and they gave me a faulty alternator.
They be doing that. That's what's wrong with my calipers every time I
And so I get the alternator.
That's all it needs is just not O'Reilly's parts?
Yeah, I think so at this point.
Yeah, they'll sell bad parts. But I take the alternator out in the parking lot of my pickup and fucking give it to them. They test it. They're like, yeah, this is a bad alternator. So they give me a new one. I'm putting the alternator back on in my truck in the O'Reilly's parking lot. That's how Midwestern I fucking am.
Oh my God, he's so cool.
Have you worked on your car in the O'Reilly's parking lot?
Advanced Auto Parts. I replaced water pump, head gasket, or not head gasket, water pump, radiator.
Can you give me a head gasket
Yeah,
right now?
baby.
Stop.
I put my dick in your badussy. Why does it smell like booty, dick, and pussy?
Badussy. Y'all ever heard of Badussy trees?
You ever heard of Pregnant Pussy by UGK?
Nope.
You have not?
We cannot play it on don't even
I'm
Nathan put the phone
I'm not
down.
playing music. It's a rule.
Copyright issues. Oh. This is where we freestyle, Nathan. We got the beats.
My boy over here trifling. I'm over here with the rifling. Sitting on an island because we alone. Like Mike Tyson.
My boy got the beats
All right,
that
it's
smell
been
like
fun,
feet.
guys. Have a good night. Thanks. This has been
You got any
Raw
more
Dog or Not.
Starburst?
All right,
Stroob? I need some more tasty
next week,
treats.
guys. We'll be back next week, so goodbye.
He ended that real quick.